What's good, people? What's good? Come in. Hit the like button when you come in. Let's run the numbers up. Hit the like button when you walk in. Tom is in the building. Hit the like button when you walk in, man. What happened was, yeah, we lost again, Tom. There ain't no question. Lakers, man, it's not looking good. My boy Nod's in the building. Dow Pitts in the building. Let's hit the like button before we could get this panel started. What happened was the internet just broke off right before I ended the live. Thanks, Streamer. Streamer said he loved the channel. I appreciate it, bro. I really do appreciate it. And he hit the like button. Salute, Will. Let's get to this panel. People want to talk. People want to get it in. Cool P, what's good? You coming on the panel tonight? People gonna go crazy tonight. We just on live. We just finished episode 13 of the Kareem and Elder show. But the thing was, the internet hit right before I ended, and it just went crazy. I couldn't come back. So I want to give the guys some time to come back on the channel. Eric, what's good, Eric? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's hit the like button. Let's get it in. A lot of guys is ready, man. I want the BS tonight. Oh yeah, you heard part of it? Yeah, but I'm gonna let people on the panel. We going in tonight. Nobody happy tonight. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The chat section was lit tonight. When the man Elder was doing the show, the chat section was lit. I said I got to come back on. Y'all know your boy is tired, but I got to come back on. Because a lot of people got a lot to say. My boy Don is in the building. See you later. A lot of people got a lot to say, so I need y'all to hit it. Because they probably get their notifications. I was planning on coming right back. It's like a 12-minute delay, though. 14 minutes. I was planning on coming right back, but what happened, I had internet problems right before we ended, and the internet just went out, and it wouldn't let me refresh or do nothing. So I'm trying to get people on it. People won't go crazy tonight. That chat section was lit. I ain't want to end it. But Elder said he want the smoke. He want people, he ready. Elder's ready. Thanks, Don. He said props to you, Kareem. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Where my wrenches at, y'all? My wrenches, y'all. Wake up, wake up. Where my wrenches at? Where's my wrenches? Yeah, let's go. Let's get the people in here. I'm already open the floodgate, but we got to get the likes up, man. We had to get the likes up. That's right. Debonic say got some out of here. Where my wrenches at? Bonner, you coming on tonight, Bonner? You was making a lot of good points on the chat. The chat was lit tonight. The chat was lit tonight. Baller's Life is in the building. He's ready. Yo, people was pissed off with the Lakers. Okay. He said once his daughter, Baller's Life said he need to stop arguing in the chat. Nah, you good. You good. It's gonna be lit tonight. I feel it. I feel it. Y'all energized me. Your boy was tired. But I saw how that chat was going and y'all was going back and forth. My boy Spiff is in the building. The panel's going crazy. Bend your knees is ready. Uh-oh. Baller's Life. You see that? Yo, Baller's Life is popping. Baller's Life got more ops than anybody. Yo, Baller's Life got more ops than anybody. He said he'd be off. Bend your knees said he off work soon. He said he's gonna start the cooking. MD is in the building. I dropped the link if y'all ready to start coming in. It's no whole ball. Loyalty's in here. We got loyalty. It's cook season. We gonna take this like back in the day.
Y'all dudes don't want no smoke with me, man.
Somebody come up. He's ready. He's
Nah,
ready.
we gotta talk to you, Mr. Kareem.
I don't do that. You know I don't do
I'm
that.
not doing it. I just want you to put a few things in perspective. I want you to listen. So I heard Elton talk coming at my so-called GOAT, but let's put some stuff in context. This is a guy, right? We y'all GOAT, or whether it's LeBron, Kareem, Magic, whoever, Jordan, your GOAT's never been in this position where he's 37 and has expectations and winning a chip. That's first and foremost. Second, what star player y'all ever seen miss between him and his 1 and 2? They missed 61 games this year. What other player have we expected to even make the playoffs or win the championship in that year when that scenario happens? Never. What 37-year-old ever led the league in scoring? They said it was stat padding. His points is meaningless. I watched every game, every minute this year. Every point LeBron scored, I say maybe the Phoenix game, even when the Phoenix game, because he was trying to score that game, but when it got out of hand, he kept scoring. But every point, Kareem, was meaningful, bro. If he don't score them points in the moments, like, we get killed even more. Like, so, like, he was scoring them games within the offense. So, like, all his points, if I had to give LeBron a grade this year, I gotta give him an A, bro. He exceeded what I thought. I didn't think he was going to average over 25. I never thought I'd see that in LeBron career again after the Cavs 2018 night. Like, I didn't think that. Boy, he went to 30, leading the league in scoring when we have the most prolific scorers probably in NBA history playing the game. Like, that's crazy. That's unheard of. I don't care. I say stat pattern 37. I don't think nobody's GOAT could ever do that. Another thing, let's talk about the minutes now. He played the most minutes this past month since he was 20 years old. That's crazy. He hasn't played this many minutes in a month span since 20. Like, what more do we want? And I kept listening to his last 6 games, the minutes played over 40 minutes, 38 minutes. And he's averaging like 36 points a game, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. That's what more does he have to do, bro? I tell you all season, it's not LeBron scoring. It's not tonight. Westbrook and AD both had monster games. They both scored big. I said this a long time ago, Kareem. You're not winning. You're not beating no NBA team with no 2 scorers just scoring. It's more to that, bro. You gotta. Joker did his scoring tonight, and what else did Joker have tonight on his big game? Joker could have had just a good game, but he got timely shots from Barton. Every time he looked up, somebody was hitting a shot. Gordon, timely shots. That dude Reed hit a timely 3. That's the difference. That's the difference between wins and losses, man.
All right, so let me talk, right? Okay.
Even Cousins, when Joker went out, Cousins held them down. How many times? All right, have you seen Dwight do that, or any big we had when AD out? A big just carry us to like sustain a lead or take a lead from a team. You don't see it. So it's just so many points you could hit on, man. But you could go ahead when you come back. Y'all dudes can't cook with me, man.
Hold up. I'm back. Yo, so number one, what you saying, you basically trying to compare LeBron to somebody.
I'm not comparing him to somebody. I'm just saying what y'all want from LeBron, you've never seen in your life.
Okay. You saying what you want. Okay. My stance, I'm confused with what you're getting at. Because it sounds like you trying to compare him, say what other person did this at 37, what expectations, what this and that. I'm trying to be clear on what
okay, let me clarify, Kareem.
Tell me what you feel.
You're criticizing him for something and saying it's some type of lackluster effort. I've done heard he didn't lead the right way. He should have let. But you've never seen a player at his age with this expectations or do what he's
So,
done this year.
so basically, what you saying is nobody, LeBron don't deserve no criticism.
I'm not saying he don't deserve no
So what
criticism.
criticism?
What
Okay,
when the criticism thing, the beef I had with that was, and you could go on record and we could bring up the live. The boy Elder said LeBron deserves 50% or whatever percentage he said, and Vogel deserves 0. Come on, bro. That's
Elder,
crazy.
I don't remember
That was the
Elder saying
problem I
Vogel
had.
don't deserve 0. I never heard him say 0.
What? All right. So I'm gonna pull up the
I'm
clip and we
asking
gonna
when he
bring it
told
up.
me, I could be wrong, but I don't remember
You
him.
definitely wrong.
I
He
don't.
said Vogel deserves no. I'm not gonna put
I don't
none of
remember
this
that.
on Vogel. That's when I came in about
But
the
my thing is this. My thing is this. When you the leader, when they win, he get praised, right?
Okay, yeah.
Regardless of, let's say if he had 35 points,
Mm-hmm.
8 rebounds, 8 assists, and let's say we win, right?
Yep.
Let's say the next guy get like 19, the guy after that 15, 14s, and things like that.
Yep.
He get all the praise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We lose, he scored 35 and all these different.
When we win, Kareem, and it's a win like that.
So hold up. If
Go
we
ahead.
lose, he don't get no blame, right?
The game that we won when it was like that, Stanley Johnson got so much praise. I was on bank. That's why I got kicked off bank. They thought he should start the rest of the season. So other people get praise too. LeBron don't get all the praise.
See, y'all can't have it both ways. Cause see, the
It's
thing
not
is,
having
when
it,
we
Kareem. This
no,
is
it
not
is
the 80s. This is not the
because you
90s.
can't.
It ain't like one player wins you a game and then they say that. No, even in Giannis wins, even in the Suns wins this year. Look at the best teams. It's a team effort, 1 through probably 10.
Exactly. So why every time? So okay. So
So
if
you know why every time,
anybody else
Kareem?
to get blamed,
Because
why he can't
let
get
me tell
blamed?
you why. Because it's definitive things that you could point to. The 2 wins we got, LeBron had to score 50 plus. And even in those games, and you know, Kareem, I'm on record. Even when we won them games, what I say, Kareem, fool's gold. That's not a winning formula. Because we not getting stopped, we trading baskets. Even when LeBron's playing like that. So you know what that tells me, Kareem? It's not LeBron. It's something else to why we losing these games. If a player could score 100 points, and if he don't score 50 points, we still lose. We got to look to where we losing. And
But
in
let me
them
ask you
games,
this:
we was 1 for
whoever,
31 from
but
3 as a team in first quarters, those games.
but
You
let me
got to
ask you
look
this:
at what's
whoever
not
put
happening.
all the blame on LeBron? I never heard nobody put all the blame on LeBron. When
I didn't say put all the
we
blame.
say he gets some of the blame.
LeBron James will not play today. LeBron is averaging 37.8 points, 56, 40 from the 3, 9.2 rebounds in his last 5 games. That's what 37 points, Kareem. Come on.
I don't get your point. See, I'm confused of
This
all
is
this
my
going
point.
on.
I was just listening
What
at
is
you
he
and
trying to
Elder.
say?
Bro,
Like,
this is my point.
this
After
is
the
what he's
Lakers
trying to
lost
say.
in a game LeBron didn't play, y'all whole show was about LeBron.
No,
Y'all didn't break down
because
none of the game.
no, because he see, it's because y'all wanted to be about LeBron.
No,
You
it
know
ain't
why?
us. The whole
No,
y'all control the show. The
no.
whole show was
I'm gonna
LeBron.
tell you, no, because y'all the chat, y'all the people.
Elder
Right?
don't even look at the chat when he talk.
Yes, he do. He respond plenty time to the chat.
After he get his points across, yeah, at the end when he get short-winded.
No. Okay, this what happened, right? He came on. He said,
Okay.
I'm surprised LeBron ain't play tonight. He said the Lakers played Friday. He played, and I'm surprised we at home. Why he?
But the narrative was LeBron is trying to get the. All right, go ahead.
No, so you want to say the show is about LeBron? No, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I was saying, you know what? I thought that, but I didn't want to say nothing because I don't want nobody to say, oh, you mentioned LeBron, because I was surprised, like, why the fuck he ain't play tonight? Like, he just played Friday. Like, why he ain't play tonight? So I didn't want to say it, but he said it, and then it went to the chat, and then
but Kareem, it's documented, and you've made posts about this. It's been documented that he's been playing with a bad knee and bad ankle the whole time. So when he do decide to sit up, go ahead.
This hold up. The post I clearly made, I said, and I still stand on it.
Yeah, I didn't say you was right. I said 2 things could be right. You was right, and I was right.
I said I think because he said he was hurt. He said his knee should kill him. I say it don't make no sense at this point. I'm looking at next year. I want a healthy LeBron. I said, when you going all out and trying to play hard like that, and we ain't playing for nothing, and you fuck
We
around and
seen
get
it
an
happen with Kobe.
ACL or
Yep.
Kobe. I'm looking at the big picture next year.
For sure.
I'm already went to bed on this year like we not
And
winning.
I said you was right with that because let's say we do
So
get
I said
the
I'm surprised he ain't played tonight because I thought once he played Friday, I said, oh, he's back. OGP Stone, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. But go ahead. Anybody else?
even Kareem, even if LeBron do,
come on.
even if you don't shut down LeBron and he AD, like I know LeBron, it's hard for him to like shut down because he thinking, all right, AD hurt, he back. AD come back, he hobbled tonight. But this is why I keep saying, regardless, y'all keep talking about Lakers move. Like beginning of the season, Kareem, I was the only one saying it. You was agreeing with me to your credit. It don't matter what the Lakers do. If AD is this hurting in and out, it's not gonna be no season. It doesn't matter what the Lakers do, because you always have an indecisive. You don't know where your roster is going. All right. Oh, LeBron should be able to carry him to go. That ain't how this NBA going. Look at the Nets. They have Durant and Kyrie now cooking. 30-point game, 40-point games. They lose in them games.
No, but the point I'm making
I seen them boys have 35 and 43 respectively and still lose, Kareem. The other night, what was it, last week? What game was that?
Huh?
What game was that when Kyrie had 35 and Durant had like 40? It was one game last week. It doesn't matter, bro. This new NBA, it doesn't matter. That shit just points. If your team has no identity, they can't get stopped.
Listen, I said with the new NBA, that's what I was saying.
But Kareem, you know I'm on record saying that like 20 games in. Everybody was bashing me for that.
You're gonna win with a bunch of old guys. It's not gonna happen.
It's not even old guys.
You can
look at the Nets. It's more to the point of identity. So that comes into play. We are the second high. The only team that has more different lineups than us is Portland in the NBA. We second. So what comes with that is no identity at these end of games. So people wonder how we blowing leads up by 10, and losing the leads, how we not finishing in the fourth. It's new guys out there to close the game every night. That's a problem. Even if you put LeBron, Westbrook, okay, yeah, they gonna make you swing it to Stanley. He got a wide open three, passing it up. That might have been our best look on that possession. Now you throwing it back to LeBron, clock. Yeah, he might make a home run three, but then after that, what? How many of those y'all want him to make? He done made a lot this season. And this is what's literally happened. The way these weak teams beating us, even tonight, Will Barton, Gordon, y'all like, damn, why every time these teams have an identity? The other night, McCullough, Ingram, they know who they are. They know them too. It's heavy dosage of them. They ain't going away from that. Valanciunas, identity is beating us every night. It don't matter who you play. This is still the NBA. You're gonna beat teams if you have an identity, and the other team don't. I don't care who you have on your team. LeBron scored 20 in the third, all-time most points he scored in the quarter this year individually. That it ain't gonna matter because you're not gonna do that for 2 quarters in the NBA. I don't care who you are.
It's open. Oh, it's open for everybody. I don't want to know because people saying they want everybody could come on because I don't want nobody because they keep thinking like it's a 2-man thing.
Yeah, this ain't even no debate. Me and Kareem. Kareem don't debate.
The first chat.
I'm just bringing up points. You can't argue. You can't debate.
Anyone want to come on could come on. But real quick before we get to it, everybody was asking where you was at because I don't post it about the thing and you didn't show up.
I was telling Knowledge I had to go to Atlanta, Miami, and I just got back from Texas. I be getting calls. I'm telling you to just go. Like I really do this in real life.
I said I don't know. I ain't hear from you. Ain't like
I think I had hit Marcel up on Instagram, or maybe he hit me. Yeah.
So I
Kareem. If I'm not on this, I'm not on no streams, no comments. I'm gone. Like I'm away from the house.
No, but I thought you let me know. You should have let me know something. This way I would have. Because
I didn't even think. My bad.
because I put it up there, and when I put something out there and I can't
We
explain nothing,
gonna do it though.
no, but I'm saying I couldn't explain anything. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, because everybody like, what happened?
Yeah.
Because I put it out there on a thing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
had responded to somebody was like something wrong. I'm like, nah, nothing wrong with me. I'm just like, you know what I mean, living real life. I don't know.
what up? What up, Eric?
Not that much, yeah.
What you think, Eric?
It wasn't good to watch, to be honest.
What tonight?
Yeah.
Don't watching these games, right? You feel like every time it's time for us to make that timely three or that bucket we need, we never get it. Like, but other teams do. Like other teams always make that shot. Like it just seems like the Lakers players don't. Augustine has had his opportunities. Austin Reeves has his. Like you could go down the line, the role players, bro. Like,
So
What's
what y'all?
next?
and they be getting wide open looks. So I don't understand it.
Elder said, he said when he finished with Tiki, he gonna come on because people asking about him. He said when he finished with
The
Tiki,
points I
he
put
gonna
out
come
there,
on.
Elder cannot argue. I want to see him try, but yeah, can't argue, man.
He said, can we talk about something else? What you want to talk about? Truth and lies. Come up. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, it's
Desmond,
mad
come
new
on,
people
Des. Come
saying
on,
stuff.
Des.
Yeah, tell them that the bend the knees, dude. Come on the panel, y'all. We need
Everybody
some
come on
new
the
people
panel.
on there anyway.
Let's get it in. Let's get
Yeah,
it
I
in.
be
Let's
having a
talk
lot to say in the
basketball.
comments.
Yeah. Let's get it.
This ain't no debate show. Nobody arguing none
Yeah,
of that.
yeah,
This
because
is
some
how
people
I
don't
am.
want to do
Kareem
that.
let me go off. He let me get my shit off. He don't debate me. He let me say what I gotta say, and that's the end of it. We agree to disagree.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
it.
come on. He said talk about LeBron putting up this team together. But everybody, anybody, we could just kick it. I want everybody to go wild like we used to. Tom, come on, Tom, you could come. If people think Tom is, I think people be thinking that he's banned.
After COVID went away, Tom went away.
No, people thought that I banned him. I'm like, I ain't banned him.
Nah, I told you, Kareem, that was gonna happen, bro. Once the Lakers not winning, dudes can't say, "Oh, trade deadline over." You was gonna get a drop in like people talking,
Yeah, that's
because
true. But
dudes
I
don't
think
have no type of analyst in the basketball. They just state the obvious.
yeah. Bend your knees. What up, bro?
What's going on, brother? Salute to the
How are
panel.
you?
What's going on? Yeah,
What
if
you
you
was
hear like
saying, bend your
noise,
knees in the
what's up,
comments.
man? Yeah, if you guys hear like noise, I'm literally driving home. So
Now you sound all right.
yeah, I really want to talk to Elder because I see what he's doing, and the funny part is, I try to be objective with this stuff, right? I don't have LeBron and as the GOAT. It's for me, it's like Jordan, Kareem, then LeBron, and my favorite player right now is Luka Doncic. LeBron was one of my favorite players, but like right now it's Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. So I'm saying this being objective. When he says stuff like, "Oh, Hall of Famers," he keeps using that term. Yeah, you could be a Hall of Famer, but if you're washed and you're scoring below 10 points, Dwight Howard, or if you're missing layups constantly, Russell Westbrook, or if you're Melo who can't play any defense and he's a liability. So you're using Hall of Famers disingenuously. So what he's doing is he's trying to set up an argument to say, "Oh, see, LeBron can't be the GOAT because if you put the GOAT in there, they would have carried this team, to the playoffs."
Exactly.
That's bullshit. I don't know if you curse. It's total BS. That's a lie. If you switch LeBron out with an MJ, hey, I'm not gonna even give you 39-38 because you already know that's a wash. But I'm gonna give you a favor. I'm gonna give you a 35-year-old MJ. Does anyone think that he's gonna get past the first round with this team?
No.
Same circumstance. So I don't know why people are lying. Trade LeBron. Lakers are not gonna win for another 5 years. Prediction. Trade him. Their real issue is not LeBron. He is part of the problem in terms of leadership, objectively, and then playing no defense. Which, he's old. So
You
your
can't
real
say he
problem.
hasn't been playing no defense though, brother.
What? No, I'm using your arguments. I'm saying I'm trying to be objective as possible. I know why he's not playing like defense consistently. It's obvious he's old. But which, by the way, Magic was not consistent defensively. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is this. Why don't you guys blame it? Put the real blame. It's really the team organizational wise. It's Ginny Bus. It's Rob Pelinka. Those is your issue. As long as you have those two people, you will not win again. I'm just predicting for the next 5 years. If you throw away LeBron James, so people are like, oh, Get rid of LeBron James will win. You're dreaming.
Ben Yanis, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Because you had a lot of good points when you was just talking, right? So
Yeah.
when people say LeBron's not playing defense, right? What
Yeah.
wings in the NBA that play LeBron position, who average over 30 points, play defense in your eyes? Just give me people who play
Well,
D.
wing who averages 30 points plays defense in my eyes.
Yeah,
Giannis.
just and lead a team.
I don't really count Giannis as a wing though.
Yeah,
He's like
no,
more
Giannis.
power
We
forward.
could
But I
name. We
guess.
could say Giannis. Go ahead.
Damn, that's tough.
Exactly. You
I
can't
mean, you
name.
could say Kawhi, but even Kawhi,
Kawhi,
No, even
Paul George,
he's
Kawhi
not
got
playing right now.
smoked or whatever, and Kawhi's been hurt 2 seasons. Like
Yeah, no, but
this,
I
Paul
know.
but
George
I'm
this
played
is,
saying
D.
but Kareem, everybody gets at me when they say, "Oh, he say something about LeBron, he defended."
Paul
But
George,
no,
did
you guys state broad points that make no sense because
Most
no,
most come up there. Stop
who
being
in
on the
the
spot.
NBA
Come up
plays
there.
defense, like definitive defense? I seen LeBron
No.
take 3 charges in a game versus the Wolves in a game that really didn't matter. I can't even say one superstar who did that who's younger than LeBron this year in a game. Name
Well,
one.
when we say he's not playing defense, let me put it this way: it doesn't look like he gives effort on defense. Like he'll leave guys like wide open for a 3-point shot, for example. Sometimes, not all the time. Like it doesn't look like he'll get back, to the other side of the court. Like when something goes wrong, he looks like he pouts. So that's the real
See,
issue that people are having
you
with him
know
is
the
like leadership.
issue. You know what the issue is. So if you see, like, so
Yeah.
let's say you watch the Nets, right? KD will never be in a position where he's playing 5 for
No.
a
Yeah.
30 to 40-minute game. Guarding Giannis, got to switch off, guard the point. You feel what I'm saying? So LeBron is doing all
Yeah.
those things we never seen a superstar have to do, and he might get exposed. He might look, but he's putting himself on the line to look that way. I think he's look.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did I cut off?
No.
Oh, he cut off. Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, but
Yes.
I get what he's saying, but I mean, if you're the leader of the team, you can't just be like giving up on plays, in my opinion, defensively, because that is some of the issues that I've seen with LeBron. But I mean, he is 38. It was up to the team to actually put a team around him that can protect him defensively. Like how many seasons has it been where we haven't had a legit wing defensively? That's crazy. So what I'm saying is, even if you guys want LeBron traded, your honor just not gonna be that good. I'm just saying, it's just
Yeah,
you guys got bad organizational issues.
well, I mean, not just that. I mean, the more stars
That's
you
the
have on
sad
your
part.
team. No, the sad
Yeah.
part is the more stars you have on your team, we don't have much wiggle room to put all the other pieces around these guys. There's not enough pie for the whole team. If the 3 guys have the whole piece of pie, everybody else is getting leftovers, basically.
I get what you're saying. You're saying that basically instead of Russell Westbrook, you would have gotten other pieces or smaller pieces
Yeah.
to build around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
My
that.
bad, Kareem. I cut out. My bad. Go ahead, y'all good.
Go ahead, talk.
Nah, y'all can finish y'all points. I ain't.
No, I mean,
No, I'm just saying it's no superstar in the league that averages 30 points. Especially Kareem, you ain't even gonna find a superstar 10 games under 500 still taking 3 charges a game on any night. Are you kidding me?
Says loyalty.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just naming definitive stuff.
No, get out of here. You gonna say what? Over 30 points? How many people this season average over 30?
All right, and
But you gonna weigh it to something like 30
he's
points.
leading the league in scoring, brother.
But you can't.
He's
How
leading
you
the
gonna
league in
weigh it to 30 points? That's a disingenuous.
Yeah, I'm
argument.
weighing 30
Who
points because
average over 30?
he
He don't average over
name
30.
the players. Name the players. The
He don't
last
average
5
over
games,
30. But dude,
the
nobody
last 5
averages
games,
over
he's
30
averaging
this year.
37.8, brother.
What?
What you talk? Yeah, and playing 40 minutes. The last
Who?
5 games.
Who? You talking about for the season?
All right,
Who
yeah,
averaged over 30 this
he was
season?
leading the league in scoring before he just got hurt, sat out this game. He was
Dude.
30 points.
Dude, nobody averaged over 30 this season.
What?
Who averaged over 30 this season?
Bro, him and Embiid and somebody was just tied for the league
Hey,
leading
At
scoring,
29
30.1.
point such and such.
Nah, it was just 30, bro.
Giannis.
What's the
It
point?
was him, Giannis, and
Because
Embiid.
that's
Both.
my point. You know,
I know what
nobody
you meant. I know what you meant.
averaging over 30 this season.
I
And you gonna
said
compare
30 points. 30, brother.
Okay, what wing is
But
playing
listen,
as worse?
most,
Listen,
and you
loyalty,
saying that, LeBron has averaged 30 over
but you're just
35.
ingenuous. You're saying who?
No, I'm not ingenuous.
You ask
Listen
the
to what I'm
question: who
saying.
playing
You're
better
not
defense,
listening. You're just
averaging over 30?
talking.
At least say averaging over 20.
No, listen what I'm
Why don't
saying.
you say 20? Why you say 30?
Because listen to what I'm saying. It's been at least 3 times this season in 5 game to 8 game sample size where LeBron has averaged over 35.
What that got to do with defense?
That has a lot to do
He
with
talked about
defense.
defense. You said
All right,
what?
You
so
said he plays no defense at all.
Dude,
What?
You know what he was saying.
Yeah, I know
And you
what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying.
well, who averaged over 30 play
Yeah, I
better?
said what wings?
LeBron
I said
is
what
rated
wings
way-
at 30. Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead, name them.
Wait a minute.
They want y'all to talk one at a time.
Every starting wing
Go ahead.
in the whole league is playing better defense than LeBron.
I can't agree with that.
Every
I cannot
team
agree
starting
with
is
that.
playing better defense than LeBron James this season.
No.
His defense is terrible.
Nah.
It's atrocious.
Nope.
It's poor.
all right,
It's
I
bad.
can't fall for that.
It's ridiculous.
all right, I can't really say that. I mean, he's not playing good defense, but he's not liability.
Most just
I
say
wouldn't say that.
anything, bro.
Yeah, I would say he's
But
liability.
nothing to
saying
back
this.
up his facts. Kareem, and I always back up my facts. The night
You
we
don't
had that
always
argument,
back up nothing.
Kareem,
And you
that
making
night
up
we
fake
had that
facts.
argument
Come on,
about
bro.
effort. Kareem, that night
So
we had that argument about effort, right? The next night,
I have a question.
LeBron gave the most effort and took 3 charges in one game, had 3 chase down blocks that game. He didn't hear us talking. Why did that happen? In Minnesota, the night Austin Reeves got cooked, Stanley Johnson got cooked.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm
I have
just
a
saying,
question.
these was the people they said give more effort than LeBron. How was he 37 taking 3 charges?
Stop using his
in
age.
one game.
Stop using excuse when you give him
I'm
something.
not using the
You
excuse,
don't
but I'm just saying.
Hold on 1 second. One second. If you don't talk like that, when every time you always keep saying his age, every argument you.
I'm saying his age, Kareem. You know why his age is important, Kareem?
You do it all the time.
Kareem, you know why I'm saying his age? Because it hasn't been nobody 35 doing what he's doing, and he's 2 years older than that. Let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. It hasn't been nobody 37 with the expectations to win a chip.
No, but I get what you.
It's
what
not
I'm
an
saying
excuse. I'm just saying he's
Get
exceeded
out of here
all
with
that.
this expectation nonsense.
Stop
it.
How is it
Can I say this
nonsense?
right now? I mean,
It's a reason. It's an expectation, brother.
Even though
He
LeBron is not
exceeded
playing
expectations this
great
year. Would you
defense.
not say that, Kareem, for individual?
But the thing
Hell
is,
no.
Oh my God. All right, bro. Y'all crazy.
No, my thing is this:
I'm
when
gonna-
you say that, like it sounds like you're coming off as you want somebody to be okay. He don't deserve no blame because
I didn't say
37.
no blame. Kareem, stop
He's
saying that.
not listening,
The blame
sometimes.
part.
Understand
This is. Let's be clear. When
Loyalty,
we talk
listen.
blame,
You talk a lot.
when we talk blame, the topic was
Loyalty, you talk a lot,
LeBron
but you don't
deserves
listen,
blame
that's
and
what I'm
Vogel
talking over.
deserves 0 blame.
talk over
That's what that
everybody.
Elder
came
not
from.
here though. So Elder the one said that.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a whole argument that whole live, and you agreed with him. So you don't have to say it. Y'all two was on
I
the
don't
panel
remember him
agreeing.
saying. I never agreed Vogel ain't.
Hey, DeLon, he don't know
All
that
right.
Kareem won a chip at 37. He act like that never existed.
All right. Kareem, how many points did he average? 14?
That don't matter. He won.
Yeah, it do matter.
The object of the game is
It
to
don't
win.
matter.
Not to score
You know why it matters
the
most?
object of the game is to win, my brother.
Most, you know why it matters?
Object
Because
look,
look,
is to
this
win.
was Elder's point. Them points don't mean nothing with LeBron. He need to stop some of that scoring. So maybe he should have averaged 14. They would win a chip.
I'm not Elder. It's most one. The object of the game is to win.
Yeah, and it takes a team to win, stupid.
Not to score a bunch of points and lose. You rather be cute and dirty?
Nah.
Yeah,
I'd rather do my part and hopefully my team come with me. It's a team effort.
You want to get your accomplishment and lose.
No, that's how you look at it.
I'm having the greatest time of my life.
Different perspectives, brother. That's how the haters look at it.
Struggling.
That's how the haters look at it. Not only did I do my part, I exceeded.
You didn't exceed nothing. You lost. You're losing. You're sitting on the bench. Your team out there fighting for wins, and you sitting over there on the bench.
Okay, isn't he injured though? I know people are like saying like he's not injured and stuff, but we don't know that right now. He's just injured. But I
He's
will have
sore.
to say this though, like in all legitness, no. For okay, I even said I don't think he's playing like great defense. Now he's not no liability. Like I think you're making it seem, but I will have to say this. Like, say he's playing this great defense. Are we a playoff team? No.
Nope.
No. So what does this matter?
Hold
That's
up,
what I'm asking. Like, I don't get it.
Say that again.
If LeBron is playing some great defense, are we gonna be a playoff team or something? I don't see what the point
No.
is.
Yeah, y'all have been in
No,
play.
like,
Y'all
no.
would have been in the play-in if he had played
Oh
great
my
defense
God.
this year.
No way.
Vietnamese, you see what I mean? You can't talk to these dudes. They say
Well,
anything.
no. We'll get a play in. I agree with that, but we're not getting into no first round, like past the first. Come on now. No. No
Wait
way.
a minute, dude. You know how
And to
many
be real,
games?
if LeBron wasn't
Ben the
yeah, go
knee.
ahead.
How many games have we seen LeBron James switch off his man and just look at his man on the 3-point line hitting a shot to close out the game this season?
Oh no. I
How many
complained about
times
that
have we
though.
seen that?
I agree with that, but what
Him
I'm saying is
staring
just
at his man, hit
yeah.
threes and hit jump shots, and LeBron don't even put his hands up.
I agree with that, but I've seen games where he did play defense, right? And a lot of them
He
he'll just
plays
be
he
burnt out
plays
by the
good
fourth
help
quarter.
side defense.
No.
Like I'm gonna say
What
to,
I'm saying is when he puts the effort into defense and he plays it, I've seen him go gassed out in the fourth, and it still don't get him wins. There are a few times it did, and there are a few times it doesn't. I just think we have a bad team. Like I
oh, I
don't
know
think it
y'all
really
got a bad
matters.
team.
He's
Oh,
just
y'all
too
definitely
old.
got a bad
Like
team.
no, what I'm
And
saying
one
is
of
you
the
got to
reasons
realize
bad is
this.
because of him.
And I know it's
Don't,
gonna sound like an excuse, but it's just a fact. He's too
no,
old. To
of
play
course the
consistent
team,
defense, no way, bro, no way. That's
but
just
the
that's
team has to be bad to only have 31 wins. It
Most
has
yeah,
to
can
be.
I ask you a question?
Don't ask me a question. Say what
No,
you
I'm
want to
just
say.
saying what
Stop
team.
asking questions and say
No,
what
I'm
you
just
want to
asking
say.
you a question. What
No, say
team?
what you want to say. Don't
Yeah,
ask me
no,
questions.
I said it
Say
already.
no.
I
Say what
said
you
it
want to say.
already though.
But don't
I
ask me
said it.
then. Say what you want
What
to say.
team? All right, I am. What team have we seen when the 1 and 2 missed 62 games?
yeah.
Lord
That's
have
insane.
They still look good.
Lord have mercy.
If
No. Say what
honestly,
you want to say.
if we had
I'm not
80 and
saying
LeBron
what
for
I
most
want to
of
say. I just said name a team.
No, don't ask me a questions. Get to your point. Why do
I,
y'all do this asking the question?
if you answer the
Shannon Sharp
question, I
shit.
will
Just
make
say
the
what you want
point.
to say.
The
but
point I'm
loyalty, be
trying to
honest.
make is you want to see stuff you've never seen of a team this depleted.
Okay, good.
And
Say
look,
that.
it's definitive.
I
It's the
don't want to
same
see it,
thing with the Nets, bro.
but loyalty.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't
It's the
want to
same
see
as Nets.
nothing. I knew this team would suck.
No,
Yeah.
we
I
can't
told you
say
it would
that, bro,
suck a
because
long time
everybody
ago.
thought AD was going to be healthy this
No,
year.
I did not think
All
he was
right.
going to be healthy. I never
Even
thought
with
he was going to
LD
be healthy.
healthy, I don't think we were
I
like
guarantee you, he
stepping
won't be
past
healthy
that.
next year.
Stop
You
it,
said
bro.
AD was healthy, we wouldn't win?
No, he didn't say that.
Well,
No, that's not what I
Benjamin,
said.
what you said?
I said seeing this team, even with LED healthy, I don't know if we get
Oh,
past like the second round or some shit like that.
okay.
This team is just horrible.
My
Horrible.
point was, I knew this team. I told loyalty and the time all people up here, this team was mediocre at the beginning of the season.
How
Mediocre
though?
at best.
Yeah, they don't
I
With
fit.
said,
Like these Hall
AD,
of
with
Famers
AD,
don't.
and then
Westbrook, none.
when AD hurt,
Yeah,
is bad. When Braun
yeah,
missed,
we're
it's
not playing with
terrible.
them.
So I didn't see AD being healthy this season
Why not though? He just
because
took
he ain't
off.
been healthy no season in his career.
That's true. That's a fact.
Most he just literally took off a season damn near and a half.
Huh?
He just took off. He was hurt all last season. He had time to get healthy and had a whole off season. And it ain't like KD or somebody who had a catastrophic injury. How ain't you healthy? Me and Kareem, we had a whole stream about it. Like AD, everybody was talking about we need this move. I said, Kareem, our biggest things is two things. Vogel trying to coach all this talent, now all these egos, and AD health. If them two things is not in play, bro, we're going to lose. I don't care. LeBron averaged 50. I was saying that before the season, bro.
Bro, and look. Also,
We done see because most
AD
we done
probably
see.
missed more
Go ahead.
games this year than he did last year.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. He missed more
Which
games
is
this year.
which is
So
an underachievement.
and last year when AD went down, it was near the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
You think he miraculously was gonna get healthy by the summer?
He didn't have a catastrophic injury though, bro.
But he don't need a catastrophic injury to have these tic-tac injuries. He's done this his whole career. And Bron is old. I knew Bron wasn't gonna be playing every game this season because of that nagging groin and age and
I'll be
attrition.
back.
And when they got Westbrook, they said, we getting him when AD or Bron has to sit, he's going to be our insurance. And I
Yeah,
said, that's
he was
terrible.
supposed to preserve LeBron,
And
not
I
take
and I
all
said,
the weight
and
when
look,
LeBron or AD hurt.
and I said that's terrible because he can't do it.
But
So
you
this is
not
not
you
no
not
this
you
is
not
not no
considering
mystery.
none. You're not considering T. Like it was a lot of things that went wrong for them this year, bro. It wasn't just them 2 injuries. It was
Right.
that on top of other stuff.
And check this out. I said Wayne Ellington was trash. He was nothing.
We didn't
I
give
said
him a
that
real shot.
I said that he was nothing. And I said that THT wasn't paying out. And I said that Westbrook would be marginally at best better than Schroeder.
But
Y'all
listen, this
me.
the thing. This the thing. No, most it's easy to say you guess right, but all those things get heightened, and those roles, those players' role, they get in bigger. They have more responsibility now because of all the stuff that went with the team. THT, he was playing out of place all year. Like the players that you're naming, they was playing out of place. It all works if everybody's healthy and everything going right. We not accounting for when something goes wrong. Then what we go to? Oh, THT got to start at the point, or Russell Westbrook got to play with just Dwight Howard. We not talk. We never seen these players in these positions.
But that comes to my point though. I don't think the
I
team
dropped the link already. Y'all don't see the link? I dropped the link.
I don't think the team was a good fit, a good match. They was too short. They had too many guards. They had Monk and Nunn. Even if Nunn was healthy, they wouldn't have been getting the contribution from Monk because Monk wouldn't be getting no playing time if Nunn was healthy.
I can't say that.
Now,
they both up short.
I think we would have had more of a shore of a rotation.
But who
we would have knew who our guys was. We would have had a better identity.
With who? They both the same size. None of them win.
Nah, but they both bring different things to the floor, bro. Nunn is like he could play the point, bro. When Westbrook was struggling, that would have been easy to put Nunn in at the point.
Yeah, he could play the point. But you got Westbrook.
Yeah, but those games when we was forced to keep him in and play, that would have been an easy fix to just go to Nunn.
They never was forced to keep him in.
Huh?
They never was forced to keep him in.
Yeah, they was keeping him in. It was a long time before Frank Vogel started sitting him in them fourth quarters. He was asking for that for months before it happened.
But then he put the ball in LeBron's hands.
No, he never did. LeBron never played the point this year.
What is Nunn going to do when Bron
right here, Abdul? Where you at?
He's not going to play a point.
I felt LeBron should have played. Most I'm on record saying LeBron should have been the point.
Yeah, the team was trash from the jump. They were going nowhere fast, and they ain't going nowhere fast. Look,
I can't say that.
This year, look, I'm telling y'all, Lakers fan, this year might be better than next year. It might get uglier before it get better.
And you know why? The common denominator is still going to be AD health. I don't care what we do in the off season.
Before it get better.
We don't get rid of AD, it's going to be the same stuff. LeBron can average 50 next year. It's going to be the same thing y'all saying. That's the only thing.
You ain't get nothing comparable to AD.
See, y'all keep saying that when talent. We don't need that. We need a player who's available for 82 games. We could get 2 players.
Hey, hold on, bro.
A player that
Wasn't
make
Russ
up
available for 82 games?
Yep.
Oh, Russ?
Yep.
Wasn't he available for 81 games?
We can't say Russ and AD is the same player.
Going by what you said, Loyalty, you said we need a player that's available. We don't need talent
at that position.
We don't need talent.
At that position, Elder.
The Bulls got Vucevic.
Yeah, I'm talking about for AD position.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this: at power forward, because he plays power forward, who would you trade that was gonna give us 82 games? Now, I know when I say 82,
so Elder,
who gonna give me?
I'm gonna answer, but I'm gonna need your help. Because you know your off season, who's available with teams, who's on. Give me a scenario. Who's on the trading block? Who on these teams is available? Who is looking to move? And I can tell you,
Vucevic.
Nobody. There's nobody that's on. Hold on. There's nobody that's on AD's level. That's at power forward. Nobody.
It don't even have to be level. Like let me give you an example.
Like Vucevic?
Elder. Like look at a guy like Porter.
He's a center.
Look at a guy. No. Look at a guy like
Kareem.
Hey, hold on. Time out. Hey, Vucevic is not on a trading block. He's a free agent.
He's not.
So
he's not
he's not an option for us because the only way we could get Vucevic now is through a sign and trade or if he comes over as a free agent, which we don't have cap space, so we can't sign Vucevic, so he's not a viable option.
Damn.
There's no way Vucevic is coming to the Lakers.
Damn. What about Jones? The dunk contest
Oh my
winner.
God.
No. But Elder, forget what most talk about. I'm saying like a guy like Portis. I'm not saying we could get him, but it's
Portis is not
solid
available.
guys out there.
Hold on, bro. Portis just signed. Remember? He got after
I
they won
know.
the chip,
I'm not
they
saying we
re-signed him.
could get him.
Available.
I'm not saying he's
not
available, but I'm just giving you a scenario of what type of guy. Like Portis, nobody thought he could step in.
I need a realistic scenario, though.
I don't know who's available to the offseason.
So you need to quit. Hey, again, you can get on your computer right now and pull up.
No, that's what Pelinka gonna get on that phone.
You're gonna find
that's
out
his job.
There is no viable free agents, and there's nobody on the trading block that's even close to AD's level.
No,
that you want to give up. Hold on, that you want to give up AD for, and then don't forget when you give up AD, you just gave up everything you gave to the Pelicans to get him.
Yeah, before that, for sure.
All of that's down the drain. Teams ain't dumb.
So you saying
hold on. That's like sticking 10 stacks in an investment, right?
I've seen the Lakers do it before, but go ahead.
Hold on, bro. No, not that you haven't. You got 10 stacks in the investment. You come out and you double. Hold on. You double it. Right? You double it instantly. It goes to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hit a little lull, and it goes down to $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna cut your losses at $2,000, or you gonna stick it out? Most people are gonna stick it
after 2 years.
Most people, because investments are a long-term thing for most people that invest. It's a long-term thing, so you're gonna ride it out. You're not gonna get out when it's low.
No, in this situation right here, and I've done it in the stock market, I would definitely cut my losses because it's a liability. Like AD is a type of stock that has a chance of getting delisted at this point.
He is not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
because he's already doubled your money, because he's already got you to the apex of what you want in investing.
He got some leverage. You think?
And he still has the chance to do that. It's not some old stock that nobody's talking about. He's still young. He's still fresh in people's mind. He can bounce back. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Stocks go up, stocks go down.
That boy been down 2 years.
Okay, now you act like that's a life. First off, he hasn't been.
It's a lifetime when LeBron is getting old.
He hasn't been that. See,
so this about LeBron. Huh?
Why are you?
I'm not saying it's about LeBron. I was gonna say LeBron, Lakers Nation. They have a short window.
Lakers Nation. I can tell you this: you ain't finna find Lakers Nation, true Lakers Nation, out there saying trade AD. They're not. The
talk is already out there, baby boy.
No, bro. Hold on. That's what's called media narratives. That's how they spin it. All the media have to do is start talking it, and everybody starts talking about it.
For sure.
But
I know that.
True Laker heads, true Laker nations, they already know we got too much invested in him to trade him, and he's still too young, and he has too much talent. We can't get that talent back. Period.
So let me ask you a scennario.
Getting him for 50 games is better than having him off the team. True hoop heads know that. It ain't about him being available. It's about when he's available. We want him healthy for the playoffs.
And we tried this year. He even was playing not to get hurt and still got hurt.
Hey, again, he's here now. He's here now. He's playing now.
Is he?
He hurt. Yeah,
we know Bron set up.
You didn't watch him today?
I watch him not get.
Today.
Yeah, he was.
Game.
Every layup he looked at that ankle.
He's here. Hey, did you look at his numbers? Did you remember what his numbers?
Don't talk numbers, bro.
Oh, okay.
I seen LeBron get 56 and we only win by 2. Numbers
Why
don't count.
Why does this always go back to LeBron? We ain't talking about that.
No, it doesn't. It's Elder. This is what you don't understand.
LeBron's
saying numbers.
LeBron's not 28.
It's not about numbers.
LeBron's not 28.
It's all about LeBron, Elder.
Why you keep
it's
going
not.
LeBron,
it is.
Bro?
Loyalty investment is what it's
Elder,
called.
can I tell you why I went to that point? Can I tell you why I went to that point?
We don't need to bring up LeBron.
But you gonna let me explain my point?
We know why you did it.
No, you don't know why. You don't know why.
Your point.
No, you said your point was, did you see AD numbers tonight? What do numbers mean with the Lakers?
You say he didn't play.
Numbers
What,
still
28,
represent.
8, 9, and
Numbers
8?
20
still represent
and Russ
production.
had his best home game. Even Carmelo had 17. It's
It
not
doesn't
about the
matter.
numbers.
It,
AD can't be impactful on D at the 5 in the fourth quarter.
Wait,
And they still
oh,
swear he could do
Hey,
that.
I agree with you on this one, Lakers. I don't say it's always toxic. It's not, but this is toxic. Talking with
No,
your boy
all I
about this
said,
stuff.
Elder, is they want AD to
You
get 30,
cannot. Hold on, bro.
35
You
and be the
cannot produce.
defender at 5. He
You can.
cannot do
You
it
cannot. You
healthy.
5
cannot.
ain't nothing
Hey,
but the
you
4, man.
cannot
Stop the
produce.
It's
cap.
not,
You
bro.
cannot. Hey, bro. You cannot produce a viable trade for AD that makes sense for the Lakers. You can't do it.
yep.
You
I
ain't
can't.
getting
don't know.
Jokic. You ain't getting
If we
Embiid.
could get
You
if
ain't
we could
getting
get
Giannis.
I
two
challenge
if we could
anybody.
get
Zach,
two
you ain't
players
getting
like
Cat.
I
quarterbacks,
challenge anybody in here to give me a viable trade for AD this upcoming
Dame
year.
and Nurkic and maybe
First, hold on,
Winslow.
time out. You can't get. Hold on, bro. You can't get Nurkic because Nurkic is gone.
He's a
He's a
I'm
free
free
just
agent.
agent.
saying, I would take
He's
that package.
gone. You
I would
can't
take a
though.
lot of
They
packages
hold
for
on,
him.
bro. You're not listening.
What
That's not
Nurkic at?
viable because Nurkic is going to be a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Elder,
Yeah, they had to
what
trade him before. Yes,
what
sir.
about the Chicago Bulls? Didn't you propose
They
something
No,
like
don't
We
that?
don't
because they
want
didn't do
nobody
it.
on the
Hold on,
Bulls.
What?
hold
Smoke,
on.
Zach
smoke.
Time
LaVine
out.
or
He asked
Vucevic?
me,
I would
bro.
take
He
that.
asked
no.
me, bro. He asked me. The Lakers can't do that deal now because the guys that they would have had to get, they need to get before the trade deadline. Old boy is finna go into free agency this year. What's his name? Zach LaVine. His
Mhm.
contract's
Mm-hmm.
up. He don't have a contract. So that means the Lakers would have to do a sign and trade, which they're not doing because they're hard caps him, or they'd have to sign him under cap space, which they don't
Mm-hmm.
have. So that's not viable. Neither is Vucevic because he's in the same boat.
So
So
we
it ain't
off
viable
AD
now.
now, Elder. You
Yeah.
won that.
I'm
So
telling you,
you
I
saying do the
never,
Westbrook thing first. What we getting back for Westbrook? Because
I
I
already
know
put
we
out a
need some
viable,
support
hold
for
on, time out.
AD.
I put out a viable trade.
Tell me.
It's public record that the Sacramento Kings don't want De'Aaron Fox and they
Mm-hmm.
don't want Rashawn Holmes
And that would
because they
give
got,
AD
hold on,
support too at the big. So
because
that'll
they
be
got
good.
old boy now. They got the
Yeah.
Sabonis.
Mm-hmm.
Those are 3 and 4 years left on contract. So somebody's got to eat a bunch of money to take those guys.
Mm-hmm.
If the Lakers go to AD and he believes that those two guys would help him in the future, then you try to work that deal with Sacramento. Sacramento will be motivated to do it. Why? Russ gives them, they can let him run the show. They can have a defensive guard next to him that can make up for all of his defensive fallacies and let
Yeah.
Russ run wild. Russ gives you an opportunity, if you give him the show, to make it to the playoffs. That's what he's done on every single team he's been on, except the Lakers.
For sure.
So but he didn't
So
want
what
this.
will we
If
have to
you,
throw in
hold
the
on, hold
deal
on.
that'll make it work?
Them draft picks, we had to give up 1 or 2 draft picks to make that happen, probably. But
That's
that's
it?
a viable. Well, you got Russ and you got them 2 draft picks. That's a lot because Russ, people don't understand. That's $47 million falling off your books
Mm-hmm.
on the biggest free agency year coming up, which is 2023. That's when
Yeah.
all the free agents hit the market. So you want money during that. So even if Russ don't work out with them, which he probably won't, now you got
Mm-hmm.
47 million in cap space, and
So it's
still
a
got
win still for y'all. Yeah.
young players there, and you got draft picks down the road.
Picks.
For your
Yeah.
future.
Fact. That makes
That's a
perfect
viable
sense.
trade.
For sure.
And then
And if
he gets
AD get hurt, we got Holmes.
You got home, and you get the guard you need that's gonna feed AD. They both
Facts.
they know how to do this thing. The De'Aaron Fox, and you get a closer that you need because De'Aaron Fox is not gonna shy away from none of those moments. You get you get height, you get somebody that'll bang that AD don't have to. He can truly play power forward like he wants to. Then you get a guard that he would like playing with, but you got to run that by AD first.
Yep.
You got to run it by AD. If AD believes that, then you take on these salaries.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the
So
money to pay him. Why? Because LeBron is leaving. See, then you don't have a problem with LeBron leaving after this year, doing what he want to do.
yeah.
Let him roll because his money falls off the books.
Wait a
And now
minute.
you got that. Hold on. Now you got that max slot to do something with.
Hold up, Elder. Why would the Kings get rid of Halliburton if they don't want De'Aaron
Yes.
Fox?
Yes.
Hey, bro, they got rid of Halliburton. They didn't want neither guy. They told everybody they was trying to trade Fox. Then they said we're looking at Halliburton. Then they said we ain't trading neither one of them. Right? Remember that? They said we ain't trading neither one of them. We're gonna roll with these. And then what? 2 days later they traded Halliburton. They
But
traded Halliburton. Hold on, they traded Halliburton because Halliburton is still on his rookie deal, and he's cheap. So you
no, but
get
they
great
really
production. You
go
let
ahead,
me
go ahead.
finish.
No,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. You go ahead.
No,
The
go ahead.
They traded
reason,
Halliburton.
no,
They traded Halliburton because they got a guy back that they wanted, and they was able to get off Buddy Hield's deal. And Halliburton was the draw for Indiana, though. They wanted that young guard. That's who they wanted
Okay.
to pair up with what they
I
got.
like that.
They got
See,
back. They got back. Hold on. They got back a big man that they wanted that they could feature. Now you don't have
Right.
the two big men in Indiana. They split up, so Indiana can
Right.
keep their big man. Send the other one to what's the name? Now they don't want De'Aaron Fox because you can see he ain't played for the last 2 years. Well, he ain't done nothing. Why? He don't care. He's unhappy, and they don't see him as their future, right?
Mm.
So now, though, you sign him. People say, well, why would you give him that max deal? Because the team you trade him to, they want to guarantee that he's staying. They don't want to
Got it.
sign him for a year and then he walk away from them. So him sign
see,
that max, the team take him. No, they get 3 or 4 years out of it. They'll do the deal then. Go ahead,
see the
Kareem.
see the key to that deal. You hit it when I right before because first you was taking a minute to say it. But the number one thing the Sacramento Kings really wanted Sabonis. That they offered Fox first. The Kings didn't want Fox. The
Didn't
Kings
want
didn't
him.
Right.
want Fox at all.
Okay.
They wanted
The
they
Pacers didn't want him either.
yeah, the Pacers. I'm sorry, the Pacers didn't want Fox at all, but the
Right.
Kings wanted Sabonis because they wanted a bona fide All Star, and they felt that they could win and build around a guy like Sabonis, a center that can pass, and then a guy
Right.
who can score in the post. They really
Right.
didn't want to give up Halliburton, but they wanted Sabonis so bad, so they had to throw in Halliburton. They wanted to get rid of Fox bad at that time, but the Pacers didn't want Fox.
Hey, you think the league is going big with the, you see Jokic and them out there playing with that ball. So the league trying to get them certified 6'11", 6'10", 7-footers. So the Lakers thinking we can't give up AD when you got these guys really killing the league like this. We won't have a shot without a guy like AD. What do you think they think about that from that perspective of we seeing Jokic and then we seeing the rebirth of like center power forwards really controlling the ball? Of course, Giannis and all of them. What you think about the aspect of that? Anybody?
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
y'all. I was
even
doing
know.
something. I thought he was talking to somebody else. Could you? I'm sorry, bro. I apologize. I thought you was talking
No,
to
I'm
somebody
saying,
else. Repeat that.
no,
Repeat that real quick.
I'm saying everybody, what everybody would think is like we see what Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, the big man doing is being the focus of the offense and whatnot. Do teams like, especially the Lakers, thinking we can't get rid of AD because where we gonna find a guy with this size with a look who can play some defense, who can score in that post? Like, what does the league think? Are we trying to like y'all said, the Kings got Sabonis, kind of like a poor man's Jokic. Like, we need a guy at least going to be able to hold up
like a
against this
facilitating, basically.
My
right.
thing is this, bro. You have that guy, and he's more skilled than all them guys, or just as skilled. Let me put it that way, just
Yeah,
as
AD
skilled
had
as all those
80
guys.
almost a triple
Because
double.
what people don't remember was that AD first year, did they not do that with him? Did not LeBron run everything through AD when he played the
Yeah,
point
for
guard?
sure.
That's why he led
Yeah.
the league in assists, bro. So it ain't like AD don't have these skills. You saw
Right.
tonight on a bum foot, AD put up almost a triple double.
Yeah.
What do he have?
Yeah.
28, 8 and 7 and 3 blocks, 2 steals. AD for a guy that's hurt, and you can clearly tell AD playing hurt. He's
Yeah,
playing
Yeah.
hurt.
28,
You
You
see
9,
that
clearly
8.
tell it.
clear.
For a guy
You
that's
clear.
hurt,
Yeah.
look what he still did in a game
I
that
said
Denver
that. He
had to
earned
win,
my
y'all.
respect tonight. He
Denver
earned some of my
had to
respect.
win tonight to keep their positioning.
Right.
They don't want to fall back into the play-in. Denver had to win. So you were getting a playoff Denver team last night. I mean today. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You was
Well, I ain't gonna
getting
call
it.
him a poor man, though.
So I'm telling you, man, this deal to me is the most viable. Now the only other one that you may go look at is the Houston situation, where you may go and take John Wall because he's still gonna be expiring, right? He's healthy, hopefully. Then took the year off, whatever. He's healthy. Come in, start a whole full season with you. Then you may like John Wall. If not, you can trade him by the trade deadline to get it off your books because people will take it
Mm-hmm.
just because he's expiring. And then you throw old boy Christian Woods in the deal, and then we give up THT, maybe none too. I would try to throw none in there because now you got 2 young players and maybe 1 draft pick that way.
Mm.
Yep. Then another
So
viable
that
thing the
so
Lakers
that
can do.
shores up. Go ahead.
Another viable thing the Lakers can do is because they cannot re-sign old boy. I don't believe they are. The only option they really have to re-sign Monk is
Monk,
if old boy declines his option, which he's not. None. None is not
none.
going to decline his option because he didn't play at all this year. No one's going to
Right,
offer him a contract, so he's got to take
right,
that 5.2 million guaranteed. But he knows that's probably going to get him traded. It's
right,
probably going to
right.
get him traded. So in turn, since you can't keep Monk because you can't slide him into that mid-level exemption spot, do a sign and trade with Monk. Get a team that wants to pay him, but they may have a player that's decent, but they don't like his contract or they don't want to keep him anymore. You know what I'm saying? Somebody they want to get rid of that ain't making a ton of money, between $8 to $12 million. That's probably what Monk's gonna make. And there's guys out there like that. I gotta look and see, but there's guys, and then I'd be looking to do a sign and trade because a team that's on like that, they probably under the cap anyway. So going into the hard cap is not gonna affect them like it affects the Lakers when you over the cap. You can't do a hard cap when you're already over the cap. You can't do it. So the Lakers cannot take anything on the hard cap. They can't do it. They just can't do it.
No, who is these? Like,
Yep.
who is this guy Reed? You see these
This
guys? I don't know too much about that. Go out there and they're wings. They're playing hard. I know some teams going to lose these guys because they can't afford them or they got hurt players. Like that team, the
They
Nuggets.
were hardship players.
Right, they're not going to be able to be on their teams when you get
Yeah.
these guys back next year. So Lakers, there's some young guys that's going to be available.
Who wouldn't be on the teams?
Elder.
Who wouldn't be on the teams?
I said see these guys like these guys playing on the Nuggets like Reed and different other guys who are wings who contributing on a lot of these teams. That when they get back to full health, they might not make.
I'm gonna tell you right now, those cats look good because they playing against the Lakers, bro, and them boys don't play no. I'm being honest, they don't play no D. You get them in LA, put them in a spotlight.
You think they won't play D?
Bro, they don't. The Lakers don't. The Lakers don't play D. So it makes a guy that's.
Yeah.
You said what now? I'm saying these guys that look great, like that light the Lakers up, they wouldn't play good for the Lakers because once you put them in a situation where they got to go up against real defenders, because the Lakers ain't playing no D at all to nobody, and then the bright lights and they got to perform every night. The scrutiny of LA, those guys won't perform, bro. So I'm not trying to get them secondary. Those guys that are 9, 10, 11, 12 on other teams, I'm not really trying to bring them cats. I'm just
not those
guys.
I'm talking about guys. I'm talking about these guys that's starting, that's contributing. They're more defenders than offensive players.
The guy you said Reed is like a 9th, 10th player for them. You said Reed.
No, I'm talking about. I said
right?
No, I said like him, not him in particular.
Okay.
But some of these teams who
those guys that are there, they normally are under contract too, bro. If you a solid 7-man, 8-man rotation, normally, not all the time, normally, those cats are under contract. So you're not going to be able to pry them from their teams.
Right.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? There got to be somebody that's slipping through the cracks.
Elder, did the Nets play Atlanta tonight?
Didn't they play yesterday? They played Atlanta yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, they played yesterday.
Just 2 points, Elder. I see what I mean about it being a new NBA. Durant had 55. They lost to Atlanta. Like, he set an all-time scoring record. Like, it don't matter. This new NBA, bro, you could have that one player, 2 players go off. You still gonna lose that game.
That's the old NBA too.
No, bro.
Nah.
What you
That's
seeing,
forever,
bro,
brother.
It ain't forever. Trust me.
What you seeing is these guys are putting together these teams with these high dollar players, and they have the field. They got 2, 3 high dollar players, and then they got
these
high dollar eating up all the money. You can't put quality around them, so these guys can't play D. Brooklyn don't play no D. That's how LeBron can get 56 and barely win, and KD can get 55 and lose. But you see good teams when Giannis go berserk, do they not win?
Exactly, they win.
Right now.
Normally, when old boy and what's his name, the light skinned dude out in Phoenix, when he go berserk, do they not
Devin
win?
Booker?
For sure.
Yeah. So when you got a legitimate, when old boy like played us today, when he go berserk, Joker, do they not win?
Yeah, he got timely buckets from his players. Yeah.
Man, the problem is when you top heavy and you got 3 guys on your team making a max salary. It is
for sure,
Elder,
you're right about that.
Good talent around them, bro. It's very hard to put quality NBA talent around them.
Yeah,
that's why it's been dangerous all season because you've been hearing about when Kyrie and Kyrie get back that don't nobody want to face them in the play-in game, but teams have been beating them. So
Yeah,
it's not no. They're not no assuring that
they're
they're
not.
gonna win.
They're
They ain't
not
got
Yeah.
no
scared of them.
defense, D Bonner. They ain't got no
They
defense.
Yeah, that's
always
why I'm
What
No.
they
like,
defense.
defense look like?
I never got that. That's why I'm like, oh, you just get them one game, and that like, no, these teams they've gotten beaten by the Charlotte. They've gotten beaten by the
Bucks some hard
Hawks.
hitters, man.
Other teams, like,
Yeah.
so what are they talking about? They don't
The,
want to be in
Yeah.
the play-in.
the media just want to talk about the most popular players. That's
Mm-hmm.
all they want to do. They want to
They
bring
do.
up the most popular players, most popular team, even though they know that team is weak.
Check
Yeah.
it
That
out.
team had
Yeah.
two players scoring double figures. Come
Check
on
it out.
now.
You got the two teams at the beginning of the season that was ranked number
Yep.
1 and number 2 in Vegas.
Yep.
One of them is
Damn.
ranked 11th in their conference, and one is ranked 9th in their conference right now.
Yeah.
Damn, Vegas that bad? Vegas bad too? They
It
Nah,
ain't
listen to the
that.
a
media?
lot of
This
things
what
happen,
they
but
showing
it's
is
to the
what they
elder
showing is
point.
this
Top heavy.
method that these guys are trying to do, copy LeBron and stacking what they call it, stacking the deck and all this stuff. That ain't gonna
Yeah.
win you, bro. Not in this year. That ain't finna. You can't win like this because one thing, these guys are so old they can't stay healthy. If you look
Yeah.
at all these teams
Yep.
that are stacked like this, they have dealt with injuries to their star players. Their star
Right.
players have missed major time. You can't win like that when you top heavy. You need the top heavy
Facts.
guys to produce. And then you literally need to put a team full of all defenders around them. You
And
do.
they can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they
like
can't. You
Memphis,
got to get
they
stops. Yeah,
15-2 without Ja.
man. I'm gonna tell y'all
Look,
now. Memphis, no, they 19-2 without Ja, bro.
Yeah,
19-2.
19. Yeah.
I'm telling you this.
20, 20 and 2.
Memphis, and they just won another game. You're right. Memphis is
Yeah.
the scariest team in the league to me right now for the simple fact they are
Mm.
young. They make
Yep.
they have hit home runs on their draft picks, and they've kept their cap flexibility,
Yep.
and they have draft picks, so they don't have to deplete. I mean,
Crazy.
they have so many options,
Ball is
because
life.
they got guys. They got guys that every team wants. I'm talking about they guys 9 through
Brooks.
14.
Yeah.
They got
He a
cats that people
dog.
want, and then they still got draft picks they can use, and they got like 20 million in cap space. Because all the guys is on, like, oh boy, he on a rookie deal. Your star's on a rookie deal still.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And,
who's
and they,
making the most? With Dylan Brooks, who's making the most money on that team? Dylan
yeah.
Brooks.
And that
And
dude
Are you
is a
serious?
dog on defense too.
yeah.
Brooks.
Look at
He
the
is,
and look at the coach. Look at the coach.
bro.
Everybody was
That
Uh-huh.
talking
team is
about how
scary.
he was going to
That
coexist
team is
with
scary.
Bane. He just being a hawk on defense solely now.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
What-
did they? Oh no, they just paid. They paid Jaron Jackson, didn't they? He just got paid.
yeah, he
I
got
think
Yeah, he
his
got
money.
some money.
Yeah. So he may be the highest paid player on their team. But you got
But I
like
think
That's
his
what?
money
crazy.
kicking next year, though. I think it kick it next year.
It kicks in next year, yeah. So
I
you
think
got, and
so.
they still gonna have 20 million cap. 'Cause why? You only gonna
That's
have
crazy.
one. You're only gonna have one max guy on your team. That's it.
Look at the
84,
Because your star,
74-75, Portland
yeah.
and Lakers, fellas. I think right now updated.
Who Portland?
and
Oh, you mean Spurs and
Spurs and Portland. I meant, yeah.
Who winning?
Who winning?
I think it's fourth quarter. I don't know if
Spurs
my
up
team is
9.
updated, but
Spurs
Spurs
up
on
9 in the fourth. Yeah.
Spurs are up. You
Spurs
said.
up 9.
so Elder,
Yeah.
you secured the point with the Holmes and Fox. That's our big. That's our guard. So coach and wing defenders. How do we fill in those spots? Maybe free agency. Like what else do we do after that?
The coach.
Because you got Braun, Fox, Holmes, AD. Yep.
Coach. It sounds like you coach. Sounds like a boy from Utah wants to come. They can get him. Take him.
Who?
You know, that was the guy from
Quinn
Utah.
Snyder.
Yeah, he wants to come. It looks like because he ain't got a contract next year, and he's
Yeah.
trying to come to. They're saying all the rumors is out there. You know, and the Lakers nation is not pushing back against that. So they want anything but Bogle now, which is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Quinn Snyder, okay, cool. I can't say he's not a good coach. I mean, bring him on in.
I like them at Missouri.
I think, you know, his personnel is
He
bad.
fiery.
I think his personnel's bad. That's why I think he can't succeed in Utah. And
Wow.
but I don't have a problem with Quinn Snyder. I don't. If they bring in Quinn Snyder, I'm cool with that. Now, what the Lakers need to do with that offset, like with what's his name? If we're gonna pick up somebody for agency, like low dollar, or if we're gonna use THT, they gotta focus on a wing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Got to focus on a wing. Try
For
to
sure.
get back a quality wing. Now what could happen is they could really package something up and maybe get like a Harrison Barnes by throwing in THT
Mm.
and what's his name? Nunn. If you throw in THT and Nunn, with Russ, I think you can get all three of those guys. I think you can get Barnes. I think you can get and I think you can get all three of those, Barnes, Fox, and
That'll be
Holmes.
big.
I got to look at the numbers. I don't know if they're gonna want to rake the Lakers. You know what I mean? But to me, I think if they got that deal and 2 draft picks, that they would be the winners in that. Well, you know what I'm saying? They would be fine because the Lakers take on a lot of money.
For
Barnes is
sure.
an expiring deal next year, but them other 2, Fox got 4 years left, and boy got 3. So that's taking on a lot of money. Yeah.
Elder, I got a question real quick. Oh, salute to the panel.
Hey, what's going on, boss?
What's good? But with the Kings trading Tyrese Halliburton, right? Why would they move on from De'Aaron Fox? I know Davion Mitchell is a nice up and coming guard, but do you not think they would try to build around Fox and Sabonis and maybe move Mitchell to the shooting guard?
Fox and Sabonis don't work because Sabonis is a poor man's Jokic. So you don't need a guard that needs the ball in his hand.
Yeah, point
why?
forward.
You want the ball in Sabonis. You want him dictating your flow. You want him running your offense like they do with Jokic. So you don't really need a guy like Fox who is not a spot-up shooter, which you prefer to have a guy that like Fox could knock it down like old boy from Denver. What's his name in Denver? What's his name in Denver?
Gordon?
No, the point guard. Murray.
Oh, Monte
If he can shoot like Murray, then you want to keep him. Fox don't. He can shoot, but he don't shoot like Murray. He don't shoot like that. If Fox was a more spot up guy at the point 2, it'd be fine. But he's not. So you don't keep Fox and them together because Fox is the guy that need the ball in his hand. He's that kind of dude. He'll feed the big man, but you're underutilizing his talent if you put him on a team like that because he needs the ball. He needs the ball in his hand.
Didn't Magic want him in the first place? Magic wanted him over Lonzo, right?
He did. So I don't think those 2 are good. I don't think those 2 are a good mix. And the Kings have already showed him they've given up on him. That's why you've seen his play kind of fall. He got his money.
Hold on, they actually been looking kind of good though. Fox and Sabonis.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Like, I think they have 1 or 2 good games, but I go look. I don't know about it. Is what I'm saying. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah.
I think they actually been looking pretty good, but I don't you know.
They might
still losing. They're still losing.
They might try to trade him at the deadline.
Shaq is in a rebuild mode, though, man.
They tried to trade him at this trade deadline. Nobody wanted to take on his contract. Why? Because he still had 4 more years after this year. They don't want him for that kind of money. But to me, if you go to AD and say, what do you think about Fox and Holmes? Shoot, if I'm AD, I want both them dudes. You already know him and Fox gonna have chemistry just because they're the Kentucky Connect. They know how to play. With, you know what I'm saying? But then Holmes is the guy I really want because he does all the dirty work to where I don't have to do it. And if I'm down, he can actually fill in for me. He can literally fill in at my spot. So I really want Holmes if I'm AD. That's the dude I really want because now he allows me to play 4. I don't have to be a win-win.
Yeah, that'd be big.
So I got a question, right? So it looks like a lot of people are skeptical on Mo Bamba. If the Lakers got their 9.7 mid-level exception, would y'all try to get a risk and acquire Mo Bamba for like a 2-year, $18 million deal?
No, because that's hard capture. If you use that, you hard cap. That same thing. You talking about the same exemption that they used on Montrezl Harrell, right?
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell, yep.
Yeah, that hard caps you. See, the Lakers could hard cap themselves that year because they didn't have that extra salary like Russ. They didn't care about they were hard capped that year. They brought in Montrezl Harrell. And then he knew that when he signed back in, he was gonna be traded. Just like JaVale McGee knew that if I take the player option, they're gonna trade me. And see the player option guarantees the player the money though. Montrez wasn't getting no big contracts because remember the Lakers didn't play him, blah, 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 blah. He wasn't getting no big contracts. So he re-signed knowing that they were going to use him in a trade. Same with JaVale McGee. He went out. He tried to see if somebody was going to offer him more than $4 million. Nobody did. He re-signed with the Lakers, took that option, got the $4 million, and traded him to Cleveland. It's going to be the same with Nunn this year. If Nunn takes that $5.2 million option, which he is, because ain't nobody going to offer him more than that, as soon as he do, the Lakers going to put him in a package and trade him. What I'm saying is when you trade THT, none because they're young players and they don't make a lot of money, make sure you get a quality wing back. Get a young wing. I'm talking about something because like old boy, he's more of a 4. What's his name? Gabriel.
We can't get Marcus Smart.
He's more of a 4 and a small ball 5 is what he is. We want a true wing, somebody that's 6'7" to 6'9", but he's a 3-man. He can handle the ball. You
One
see
of
what I'm
them
saying? You
Toronto
want
boys,
somebody like
man.
that. Boy, see, something like
Like
that would be great.
an OG Anunbi would be perfect.
I
for
want
He
one
would
of them
be nice.
Toronto boys.
Don't be surprised. Hey, don't be
No,
surprised
no,
if the Lakers mess around and pull old boy over there. What's his
Who?
name? No, not Siakam, because they're gonna
Because they
keep
want
him now.
THT.
They
OG,
don't work that far.
OG
No, they like
Anunbi.
THT.
Pascal.
I
Would
think they
trade
just
OG, but I
sell
don't
their
think the
boat has
Lakers.
sailed about THT. Them
We
liking
could
THT.
get OG. We could get OG because he's making like 16, 17, and that would
Yeah,
be a great. If we could trade THT, none, and a first round pick for OG, I'm telling y'all that would be the deal.
I
That
would
would be
throw
the
in
deal.
Reeves if I could keep the first round pick and throw in Reeves. I would do that because I think
No,
Reeves is
you
getting
can't
a
keep
little
the first round
overrated.
pick. You can't
You,
keep the first round pick, and they don't agree with you on the Reeves thing. That's the key. You
they
think that, but the
okay.
Lakers don't. They
What's
don't
wrong
think
with
that.
OG right
They
now,
love
Elder? Is
Reeves.
he hurt?
No, he was, but he back playing now. OG fine. They
Oh,
just
all right.
got a log jam at
Yeah,
that,
at
and
that
then they
3.
know keeping OG. You can't keep Barnes, OG,
Man, he's
And
and
nice.
Pascal.
Siakam. Eventually,
Yeah.
one of them cats got to go. Now it looks like
Barnes is nice.
two can play together, and Barnes cheap. OG is
Yeah.
a guy you just re-signed, so you want to move his contract. Siakam's on a max deal, so he's harder to move. He's harder for you to move. Teams would rather have OG because he's only making like 16, 17 instead of Siakam making 34.
Yeah, yeah. But Kareem, I want to ask you something. Kareem, do
Yeah,
you think it's a?
no. Hey, see you later. I'm not saying that Toronto would do that, bro. I'm not saying. I know that would be crazy. Masai ain't that dumb. But OG may be saying I want to go. So now Masai's stuck. So and again, a lot of times the draft pick is the biggest thing. The draft pick and getting salary cap relief. These guys fall off your books. So now you got 17 million and a draft pick. They wouldn't mind giving up OG for that if they can get a first round pick and salary cap relief. So it's not out the realm. Now, I don't see it happening, but it's a possibility.
Hey, Kareem, I got a question for you. I know we all want to see Westbrook gone because he hasn't worked, and that's fair enough to say. Kareem, do you think it's a scenario where we're not able to get trade him this offseason?
I think it's like a 97% chance we can, because Russ not that bad. Teams, what he doing now, teams know that he's not that bad. Then by him being expiring contract, I think it's a 90-something chance we could get rid of him. I really, if we don't get rid of, if we can't, if he been moved for 3 years straight and we can't move him and on the last year's deal, something not right. For him to be in the last year of the deal and he got moved 3 years straight when he had many years left on that deal. So I think it's easy to move Russ now.
Here's the key. The way you move Russ is you have to give up the draft pick still if it's a decent player, and you have to take on salary. Teams are not going to let you take on some guy that's going to expire just like Russ is. That's the key. You can get a decent quality player. You're going to have to take on salary, and you're going to have to give up the draft pick. And if the Lakers are willing to do that, they can get some decent players. That's why I said something viable.
Hit that
Sacramento's
nigga
viable.
Palinka up on Instagram, Elder.
Hey, the deal with Sacramento's it's a legit deal that can happen because I'm looking at something else too. It's a legit deal because we know Sacramento will work with us. They're always trying to do trades with us. You know what I mean? It ain't like I threw out getting somebody from San Antonio who we know is not going to freaking trade with us. So,
okay. What y'all think gonna happen this playoff run? Especially with the East, man. With the East, what y'all think gonna
Turning
happen?
off my TV once the Lakers get
Milwaukee going
eliminated.
back to the final.
You said who?
Milwaukee going back to the final.
Milwaukee winning that shit
I
easy.
think it may be them in Miami, man.
Yeah, I said Miami first, but
yeah.
Hey, but Elder,
What up,
all
bro?
you realize though that nobody probably really don't want to deal with the Lakers, and that's why it's gonna be hard to move Russ.
that's a
Because
fact.
nobody really not gonna help the Lakers out.
What y'all don't understand is this: teams never want to deal with the Lakers. They don't.
That's the
But they
point.
still do.
But they in shambles right now, so why help them knowing damn well they need you more
Thank
than
you,
you need
Malcolm.
them?
Hey, let me tell you this. What you do is this. When you running your business, I don't run my business. If I own McDonald's, I don't give a flip what Burger King doing. I don't. I got to run my business best for me. Burger King I can't be worrying about making moves to where, oh, good, well, this may benefit Burger King. No, if it benefits my company, I'm rolling with it. And see, that's how the big dogs think. These owners and stuff, they looking at like, does this help me? Does this help my bottom line? Is this gonna make me money? That's the first question all owners ask. Did this deal make me money or it cost me money? Now, if it cost me, show me why it's worth me paying it. That's all they care about. But if it ain't gonna cost them, they making money, they're gonna look at it and say, you know what, cool. As long as it's not gonna destroy a relationship or hurt their future earnings, they'll do the deal. So teams they can not want to help the Lakers, but at the end of the day, they're gonna want to help themselves. And see, 47 million, that's a lot of help, bro. That's a lot of help. Plus, he's a guy that played 81 games and he almost averaged a triple double still this year. Go look at Russ' numbers. What is it, 18, 9, and 8?
Elder, but don't get me wrong. I agree with you. I think what you're saying is going to happen. But I'm just giving that the scenarios too, though. The thing is, if I'm a team, you don't have to rush and do that rush deal. You can wait a while to do that rush deal and let it benefit you down the line. You don't have to jump on it in the offseason. You don't have to do that right away, though.
You better have a B, C, and D. Because if you want that cap space, what you got to understand, teams want that cap space because all the free agents become available the next year. You have to have cap. You have to have cap space to sign these free agents.
That 2023 class.
Go look at the 2023 free agent list. It is long, y'all, with a bunch of superstars, a bunch of stars, I'd say. So
I think the Lakers gonna get a couple of those guys.
Well, we will see, but they got to have cap space to do it. They have to have cap space to do it. If I'm the Lakers, I'm trying to do that Sacramento deal. I'm trying to pry that kind of deal. I'm not doing the deal with the Knicks because they don't have enough talent for me.
They don't have any assets.
No, I don't want Julius Randle back. I've already given up on him. You see what I'm saying? I don't like what he's done this year. If I'm looking at the Lakers, I don't like him giving up on the Knicks like this, fighting with the fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want him back, and I don't see him fitting my team, especially if I got LeBron and AD. I mean, he got two guys that play his position better than him.
But how about you get some picks at the ordeal, and you probably have to take on the Fournier contract, and you get like a guy like
no.
I'm telling you now,
no.
I'm just saying. And get
Cam
Reddish.
I would rather take on De'Aaron Fox's deal than Fournier's deal.
They're Fournier guys. Fools go to the fullest.
That's true, Barner, but I don't think they're gonna give y'all De'Aaron Fox though. That's why
I don't see that happening either. But if they get desperate enough and pull off try to get Fournier, we know something ain't going right.
Hey, but Barner, we've been seeing some crazy shit all year though. We've been seeing crazy shit all year.
And you know what? That's why I'm saying. That's why I've been saying recently. The Lakers might pull off some. The Lakers might pull off something nobody is expecting. So you just right. I mean, that's right. We don't know.
Right. Exactly. But I tell you this, I know how teams function with trades. The Lakers are adept to get off Russ. Teams are going to want them to take back long contracts. They're going to want. Cause see, y'all got to understand it's business, y'all. They looking at Russ. That is a $47 million commitment, right? Then they look at De'Aaron Fox and they look at Rashawn Holmes and they say that's a $47 million over 1 year, right? For Russ. These two is $150 million over 4 years. I don't want to do that. I'd rather cut my losses now and still keep, and I can get some draft picks too.
I understand Sacramento in shambles. I understand they're a terrible franchise.
They want to get to the playoffs,
but you can't bank on Sacramento because they've been boneheaded all these years to mess around and give y'all a gift like that. That would basically be a gift.
I don't see them doing. I don't necessarily see that as a gift because they got to work for both teams. And again,
De'Aaron Fox is a hell of an upgrade.
They're not winning with Fox. They're not winning with Fox.
Here's the key, though. Here's the key. You got De'Aaron Fox, but what's he done in Sacramento? What's he done?
I mean, he's been
It's
put in
random
a fucked
sport.
up spot though, but he's been in a fucked up
That
spot a
shit don't
certain
make
They
no
not
sense.
winning with Fox.
They not
Yeah,
even
but you
coming
got a
close.
terrible coach in Luke Walton. Y'all been talking about coaches all year with Vogel. What Luke Walton has done as a terrible
Here's the
ass
thing.
coach.
This how I know that Sacramento would, because they took Luke as soon as we was ready to get rid of him. They took Luke, and they still try to do trades with us. Sacramento, again, they're a team I know we can work with, and I think they have players that fit what the Lakers need, and I think the Lakers have something they need. If you
Well,
think about
y'all got an
hold on.
insider and Shaq over
You
there,
put that,
so
hold on,
y'all
you
might
put
get
that,
by.
you put that team out there, what they got right now. You think that's a team that's gonna make the playoffs in 2023 or now next year? You
If
look at
Sacramento
that
get a better coach, if they had a better coach, I think they could make a
They could make
playoff
the
run.
hold on. They may make the play in, yeah. I would. They definitely not finna jump up.
You give them a better
top six.
coach, they could.
I mean, it's a possibility. Yeah, the play-in helps everybody because now you got 10 out of the 15 teams gonna have something to play for. So that's gonna keep 2 extra teams on the bar. Like now, you got 12 teams on each conference trying to get into the final 10 games. So it makes the end of the season relevant again. But I'm telling you, Sacramento's not with that. What they got right now, that's not a playoff team.
Hey,
Not
but
in the
Elder,
West.
my question is to you though, OG. Would you want De'Aaron Fox to be your franchise point guard?
I don't have a problem with Fox being there as long as AD's cool with Fox. AD's my franchise.
Man, AD want to come back. AD want to come back to the shot, man. Look, do what we gonna do. We'll get y'all Zach LaVine and Kobe White.
Well, y'all
Kobe
can't
White in the draft pick. We'll take AD.
You can't. That don't work because the money don't.
We'll do a sign and trade. We'll do a sign and trade.
We'll
do a sign and trade.
Herm. Why would we do the sign and trade? That puts us in the hard cap. We ain't doing the sign and trade with y'all. If we take the player back that's signed and traded, that puts that team in the hard cap. Lakers can't go in the hard cap when you're already over the luxury tax. You can't do it.
Yeah, but everybody,
not a viable deal. It's not a viable deal. Sorry.
Y'all were trying to put the Chicago deals in the air all year, and that one won't work.
He would have to already be under contract.
If
he signed his extension, that's different. He ain't doing that though.
Yeah, we probably gonna get him to sign. We probably gonna get him to sign.
Nah,
we can get.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Herm. They didn't even offer him an extension. We mean we'll get him to sign it.
Because we know he's not worth. He's not worth the max money. I'm not gonna lie. He's not worth the max money.
See, well, you're not keeping him unless you give him max. And let me tell you this: somebody else will give it to him.
Hey, they'll be dumb as hell, and they'll be dumb as hell too. They'll be dumb as hell.
They're gonna give.
I think we go forward to give it to them, but we'll be dumb as hell.
Yeah. Some of these teams don't have no choice because I don't see a lot of. I mean, they got some free agents this year, but you don't see the cream of the crop free agents trying to run and play for the Bulls.
If I'm Chicago, if I'm Chicago though, we got that AO cat. I'll let LaVine walk and hope that you can pick up somebody in that 2023 class. And I roll with that AO guy. The AO guy can play ball, man. I roll with him. I take the chance. Let his ass walk because he don't deserve that money.
I think LaVine just taking a back seat to DeMar DeRozan. I feel like whoever going to pick him up and give him the max, they're going to get a gem.
So, the Nets
he's a good player though.
Than the Lakers.
Hey, but D-Ball, he's a good player, but he's not a franchise player. Though. It's not a guy. It's not a guy that can lead the franchise though. I want to give him. Give him that money.
You don't think he kind of took a back seat to DeMar DeRozan, a veteran, and seeing what he's doing this season? Because I mean, before that, the man got a game. I think he can, man.
Go
just
back
get
to
him
Minnesota.
A good coach. You said what?
He should go back to Minnesota.
If he leaves Chicago, he's coming to LA.
How y'all gonna get him? How the hell y'all gonna get him in LA?
You're gonna absorb
as a free agent. As a free agent, how the hell you gonna do
his
that?
contract to OKC.
So he gonna take a minimum deal or something?
No, give up Russell Westbrook and a couple picks to OKC.
I got a question for you.
OKC not doing this shit. OKC not doing this shit.
We don't know though. That's it's b-ball. Everything the unexpected happens. So
I do know they took Kemba.
You talking about the best? Yeah, he's highly regarded, the best GM.
Last year they took Kemba Walker's contract of what, $40 million.
Yep, exactly.
And they got a first round pick out of it.
I got a question for you, Balls Life. Since you got all the answers when it comes to AD, how do you get your boy healthy and last in a season?
I
Let
think
him come back
season.
home, man. Let him come back home,
What's the
Balls.
key? What is he
That's
not
all.
doing?
the
Hold
best
on, let Paul's life go.
the best thing for Anthony Davis, in my opinion, is to get a valid center that can play 82 games, that can bang in the paint every
Facts.
single game. So Anthony Davis is not stuck with guarding the centers on a
That's a
nightly.
fact.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when AD was guarding Gordon and Green today, I felt comfortable. But when he started going with Jokic, I was kind of holding my breath. I was like, I hope he does not get hurt.
I called that shit 10 games in, Bulls. Like,
Yeah, I don't want AD playing center next year. They got to get a center for AD.
I agree with you on that. I agree 100%.
That's why Elder.
that
That's why
power
Elder
forward
want the
more dominant.
Kings deal. That's why Elder want the Kings deal because that wood covered it.
Absolutely. And
that's
think
why I
another
was
thing
saying
that-
play big so AD could have played the 3. Hide that motherfucker as much as we can.
Another thing that
Come on, man.
another thing that Baller's Life didn't mention that he didn't mention that AD needs a full offseason to recover too. He ain't had
Yeah,
that
for sure.
since the bubble. He ain't had it.
For
Give him
sure.
a full offseason to rest, recover, and then get out there and start working out too.
Yeah.
He ain't had it since the bubble. So
stop putting him on the floor hurt too. Like you know what I mean? He not fully healthy.
And then let him heal over the summer. Like that's what the offseason is supposed to be for. Heal, get stuff together. AD's showing you he's still dominant.
And y'all know what's
for
crazy,
sure.
I think a good backup point guard, like if the Lakers get a good starting point guard, a good backup point guard would be Kendrick Nunn.
Kimba?
I
Kimba.
love Kendrick.
He said Kendrick Nunn.
I want Kimba.
Kimba who?
No, hell no.
Kimba Walker?
Definitely take.
Hell no.
We've already seen this team this year with injuries and all that. Why bring on another injury-prone player, even if he's coming off the bench?
He couldn't
right on that.
You
Kimba,
know
what? 5'10". He's 5'10", and he's injured and old. Old boy 6'3".
Yeah.
No,
he
bro.
fell out the Knicks rotation.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see. I would love to see a Kimba Walker from like 4 or 5 years ago. Perfect,
Yeah.
but he ain't.
Nah, I was bugging because we don't even need a crazy point guard with a name. Look at Tyus Jones. Look at the boy from Memphis. Even the boy from Pelicans. They got like the highest, little Spanish guard. They got like one of the highest like assist to turnover
And old
ratios
boy
in the
6'3", and he's a plus defender.
NBA.
Yeah, they don't make no sense.
You said the Pelicans?
The Pelican. Yeah. What's the little Spanish dude with the braids?
Okay, who's the little short guy? I think the Pistons, the little short point guard. No, I gotta look and see because I saw him. I'll find him, then I'll bring it up again.
For who, D-Bonner?
I want to say the Pistons because I was just looking at him last night, and I'm like, dang, he would be a nice.
Talking about Killian Hayes?
I don't know his name because I've just seen him.
Pistons point guard is Killian Hayes.
I had to find him. He's a shorter guy as well. He's a short point guard, but he's nice. He's decent. I had to look him up.
I think the Nets gonna do some blockbusters, bro. They got a lot of draft picks.
I could see
in
the
that
Nets
deal. They did some stuff. They got a lot of pieces.
I could see him go after
assets.
Miles Turner in the offseason.
Who? The Nets?
The Nets.
They was talking about they wanted him.
Miles Turner is staying, bro. Y'all didn't hear that?
Yeah, he's staying. He want to play with Halliburton.
He likes playing with Halliburton, but
Miles Turner's number one thing is he wants to be featured. That's the reason why they got rid of Sabonis. They can't have those two big centers and one of them and both be featured. So they
Spurs won tonight too, fellas.
Brought in a guard that would work with him, right? So now you got Halliburton and you got Brogdon and you got the one guy, Duarte, that can play 3 for you. And old boy gonna be featured with them though, because they all young. They'll feature him as the big man. That's all he wanted. So he's trying to stay in Indiana. He's trying to re-sign now with Indiana.
Yeah.
So they actually. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I don't think nobody's going to be getting Turner because he's trying to resign with Indiana. He think about it. He's the man there now. He's pretty much the man. So
and Elder.
I'm looking at the free agent list. There aren't a lot of good point guards out there.
Elder,
you talking about this offseason?
Yeah.
Guess what, too, y'all? Nobody talking about.
What?
What's up?
You said what? What? You said, guess what nobody talking about? What you say?
Did he
must have dropped out? He must have dropped out or something.
Because I know this offseason, it's talking about the biggest star, emphasis on star, is going to be Malik Bridges. Other than that, not really a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's Bridges,
And he gonna
Grant,
resign.
and
He gonna
Levine.
resign. Grant's not a free agent, is he?
He's not. I thought. Hold on. Let me double check.
I thought he had
John
another year.
Wall.
No, he's gonna opt into his play option.
John Wall's not taking the buyout. No,
Yeah.
he's
What
made
up,
that
Lloyd?
clear. He ain't giving back none of his bread. He'd rather
But
not play. That tells me a whole lot right there too about him.
that's what I'm saying. He's saying one thing but doing the other because he keep coming out saying he ready to play and all
Exactly.
this other stuff, but
Yeah, but
we
I
clearly
look
don't.
at he's saying it, but I'm watching.
Mhm.
Well, the key is that hold on. John Wall saying I want to play, but when he look at what they got, he don't think them guys are better than him, and he's making all this money. So he's like, I'm not gonna come off the bench and be embarrassed behind these dudes when we can't win with them anyways, and you can win with me. That's what John Wall is saying. You see what I'm saying? So these guys is, they getting played. These big contract. Hey, this super max deal, it did not work out. The NBA for the owners, I should say, the players loving it, but the owners, this max deal stuff is not worked out the way they thought it was gonna work out. It's
See you
not.
later said give Mac McClung a
I
shot
need
on the
him.
Lakers.
Oh,
I need him
no.
6 foot cord.
Hell no.
Man, he's only in the
He's
NBA
on the
because of his
Lakers.
dunks.
He's in the G League. He on there. I don't see him making the league. I don't
No,
see him
he
making the
won't.
league.
He won't.
He's not that good. He's
He's just
small.
a
He's little.
YouTube star that got a chance.
Yeah, he's not. He shoots horrible. His shooting percentage is
Yeah.
really bad. He can't play a lick of defense. I mean, I don't see him ever making the league. I mean, if old boy, man, y'all want to remember this dude? He was an overseas star. God, he could shoot the lights out. Had black hair. Fournette. Y'all remember?
Jimmy Fournette.
Yeah,
Y'all remember
Jimmy.
him?
Yeah,
If
Jimmy
he
Fournette.
can't make it, shoot, old boy definitely not gonna make it. Hell
Yeah,
no.
and
He's
for
definitely
that,
not gonna make it.
but that was like the 6th pick with the Kings.
I
They
know.
picked him over
And he
Steph
didn't
Curry,
make it.
right?
Crazy in March Madness or something like that.
Yeah, he was lighting it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he didn't make it in the league. He went overseas and became a star over there. But that's what old boy. He gonna have to decide to do that if he want to be a star. If he want to make some real money. He not gonna make it jacking around the G League. He just not. I don't think he's good enough. Too much flash and not enough understanding. He turned that, but he's a turnover machine too. Can't
The
pass
free,
that good.
Man, the Lakers in the fucked up spot. They're gonna be hard. It's gonna
the,
be hard to make some move.
the free agents this year aren't really that good. It's
Told
Levine,
you.
Gary Harris, Ricky Rubio, Thaddeus
And
Young,
that's who y'all should go after.
Joe
Get
Ingles.
Who?
go after Gary
Who?
Harris and get a guy. Try to get a guy like a Gary Harris. Try to get a guy like
I'm
a
not.
Thaddeus Young.
I'm not
Add
going after Gary Harris.
add some supplementary player. Thad play defense. At least that nigga play defense.
Free agents we can't get though because we don't have cap space, y'all.
You don't
That's
think
not
you get
realistic.
that? You don't think
No,
that
he's
you
a
can
free
get him on
agent.
a veteran?
No,
But you don't think you get him on a veteran
hell
minimum deal?
no. Teams are gonna pay that, bro. He's still productive.
Yeah, they still gonna
He
pay
would
him.
be.
I
If he
agree with
do a
her.
minimum,
I agree
if
with
he
her.
do a, you think Thad gonna take a minimum deal?
Now I know personally. I know he gonna go after that money. So I know personally
He gonna go
that
after it, but it's not a lot of money. I agree with her. I think we
Somebody
could
gonna
get
pay Thad. Somebody gonna pay Thad some money.
Thad gonna
Thad
be
is.
I
on the
don't see him
If
contenders
getting
this
he
paid
go
no real
around though.
money. I don't
if
see
he
it.
a minimum, you don't see nobody paying him, Kareem.
Thad
Not
looking to
no
try to
cap.
win too
Hold on,
though.
I'm trying to hear. What Kareem
Thad
saying.
want to
Hold
be
on,
on
let
the
me hear what
contender.
Kareem saying. I want to hear what Kareem's saying. What'd you say, Kareem?
Dad, I don't think he's gonna get no. I think he's gonna be like a minimum guy, maybe $4 million. I don't think he's gonna get no real money.
That's not. Hold on. $4 million ain't minimum. That ain't minimum.
No, I said
Minimum is half of that.
the most maybe $4 million. I don't think
That's
he's
a
gonna
lot.
get no.
Hey, that's double. Hold on. That's double a minimum deal though. The Lakers can't offer him 4 because we don't have no cap space.
They can
We
offer
can't even offer him 4 million.
2.6.
That's it. We can offer him the league. Well, how long has Thad? Hold on. How long has Thad been in the league? Because I don't know if we can offer.
He's 35 years old, L. He's
That been in the
35.
league like 12
He's
years.
35. Okay, he's 35.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
35.
yeah, he can get that.
So what do y'all think the market on TJ Warren is?
That's gonna be tricky.
Yeah,
Because he injury prone.
mid
He's too injury prone, so
You
you really
think a
don't
mid
know.
level?
$5 million.
You
I
said
don't
5
think
million.
he'll
Hey,
afford me.
if I'm the Lakers, if you think 5 million, I'm gonna try to get TJ Warren for $5 million.
He don't fit
Is he-
into what the Lakers do though. All he do is score.
I don't think that you can get him for $5 million, even though coming off the injury. I don't, because
He can at least get 15 million.
It's
Or
such
like
a
10,
weak.
15.
Here's the thing: it's such a
I
weak
don't think
free
he get no
agent thing.
15.
It's such a
I
weak
think
free
he can get
agent thing.
15.
I could see somebody do a 2-year, $28 million deal for him, but the second year is a team option. I could see
Yeah.
that. I could see
But
somebody do that.
it's only
Before he
like
got before
If he come in and he look 100 healthy, oh yeah, I can see a team take a chance like that and catch a diamond in the rough. Shoot, I wish the Lakers
before
would
he
do that.
got injured with his foot, what did he have other significant injuries before that?
Yeah, he got hurt
Yeah,
He
he's
all the
had
did?
some
time
other
with Phoenix.
injuries. Yeah, he
Okay.
getting hurt a lot. He's got hurt several times. Phoenix, he got hurt, and yeah, he's pretty much been a hurt player. But his talent, you can see the growth in his game, especially offensively. Every year he's man, and how old is he? 29,
He's
28?
29.
29.
Bro,
If he could stay healthy, man, that
and
would
again, that's why you
That
need
could
a
be a
2-year
steal.
deal.
That could be a
Yeah.
steal.
That's gonna be a
With a
steal for
team
us.
with a team option for the second year. But you're gonna have to give him some money to outbid some other team that want it. Now, if he go cheap, it's because he want to. Like say he wants to just go somewhere, showcase himself for a year, and then get that bag that following year. But see, I don't think he's gonna go that route because he knows in 2023 all the other big free agents are coming. So he gonna get pushed no matter how good he play. He gonna get pushed way down the line. So he need to try to get somebody, talk somebody. His agent is probably right now trying to talk somebody into a 3 or 4 year deal for him. That's what they trying to do. Lock
he
me
was
up.
definitely
He's
balling in the
healthy now.
bubble.
Yeah, he's healthy now. I'm telling you, you finna get a top notch this, and you're gonna have to get a team that ain't got nothing to lose. But
Man,
still, but the reason why I say like 14 million, 15 million, because you gotta have that contract to the point where if it ain't working, you can still trade it, put it in a deal to move. You see what I'm saying? To make the numbers work. It's gotta be in that range. It can't be too low because it's gonna be like THT. Think about it, y'all. If THT was making 14 million, y'all, like Kuzma all him, he would have been gone. Lakers would trade him. He would have been gone. His contract was almost too low. So you can't give him like a 3-year, 30 mil. First of all, I don't think he'll sign for that because he'd be taking a decrease in pay. But it's got to be to the point where it can be moved. The contract's got to still be at a point where you can move that thing easily. And if you're paying him $7-8 million, it's going to be tougher to move him because if you're moving him, why? He hurt. Ain't nobody going to want no hurt player for $8 million. They just
No,
ain't
but
going to want him.
you have to look at it like this. It's only 4 teams with cash space, and the 14 cash space is not picking them. Outside after that is people, the rest of the teams mid-level and mini mid-level. The 4 teams with cash space, none of them picking them up.
Who are those teams?
Detroit, Memphis,
and Houston.
Houston.
Why would hold on, time out? Why would Memphis not pick him up? Why would Memphis not do that? They got nothing to lose.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna go.
Who? Name me Memphis's quality wing. Who is that person?
You said quality wing.
You said quality
wing. Who is their quality three?
Desmond Bain.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks could be out. Dylan Brooks out small forward.
Dylan Brooks they list him at 6'6", but everybody knows Dylan Brooks is 6'4", maybe 6'5".
They don't have no wings.
No, they got the rookie Williams.
We got Zaire Williams.
Hey, he is really a small. He's a power forward. Really,
he's small forward.
How tall is he? How tall is he?
6'8".
And he like 6'9".
He's 6'8".
Okay, so you hold on. Time out. You name me a rookie. Okay, cool. You name me a rookie.
He played good this year, though.
Listen, y'all stay focused. I'm trying to keep you focused. Y'all want to get distracted. We're talking about bringing in TJ. What do Memphis need?
I don't think we need TJ.
I would say they're actually good. Where they're at because bringing him on is a risk. Why bring him on?
Where's their veteran leadership?
Adams.
Steven Adams, our veteran.
So you got one on the whole team.
Warren's not no proven leader though, so you banking it on him.
No.
He's not a proven leader.
He's not a proven.
He brings veteran leadership to the locker room.
The team. He brings.
Who won better than on the Grizzlies right now? Who Warren better than right now? Anybody is Warren better than anybody we got in our starting lineup right now?
Bro, if he healthy, Oh, he better than besides John Morant. He better than all them niggas if he healthy. What you talking about? Maybe
Nah.
Jaren. Hold
Nah,
on.
no, he
Maybe hold on.
ain't.
Mm.
No,
Time
he
out.
ain't.
Maybe Jaren Jackson. But if he healthy,
Bubble TJ
them be the
Warren, yeah, he is. Y'all bugging.
those will be the only two dudes that I'm just guaranteed to take over him if he healthy.
But
Bane would be my third guy that I would consider because I see his upside. But Bane's 6'3", he's 6'4". You see what I'm saying?
Elder,
they
think
got
about
Kyle
this.
Anderson. They got Kyle Anderson.
Now, but think about this, Elder.
Bro, are you
You
serious, bro?
campaigning.
Kyle Anderson, slow mo.
Nah, but Elder.
All I'm saying is this. He said none of the teams would think about, and I'm telling you, Memphis is the type of team that could take the chance on.
We don't need them.
They
We
have
don't need
nothing.
them.
Hold on.
Okay,
Y'all
but I
have
got
nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose.
Need them. But
But
Elder,
hey,
think about.
hold on. Here's the key.
He only
Say
played one
wait.
good month of basketball his whole career, and you
Time
banking
out.
on that.
Hold
And you
on.
banking on that.
Herm. Please go look at this brother's stats before you make a crazy, stupid, retarded statement like that.
He said if he was healthy though.
No. He said that this guy only had one good month.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
was
telling
saying that,
you,
Elder.
go look at his career, bro. He been getting better every year.
Man, he's
Every
okay,
single year.
He's a guy that never
bro.
can stay healthy.
Okay.
He's a guy that can
All
never
right.
stay healthy. That's what he is.
Okay.
He had a good bubble.
If y'all
That's
are
fine.
Memphis, would y'all not try to go after someone like a Miles Bridges in free agency?
He would
Oh,
be
of
a nice
course.
pickup for
Of
him.
Miles
course.
is
Of
gonna.
course.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know Miles is gonna stay. He make much more money staying there, and he the man there. Why would he leave?
You
It
think
makes
he
no
the man in
sense for Miles to
Charlotte?
leave.
I
That's a
don't know.
mellow
Him
ball
and
team.
It's
Melo
LaMelo.
is the man.
No,
What y'all
what's his
talking
name? Rozier over him.
Rozier gets more.
Y'all,
I think gets a little bit
y'all
more.
have
love.
lost y'all mind.
Mikael
Y'all,
No,
Bridges?
I
y'all-
mean, hey,
Nah,
Rozier
that's
gets
his
the
city.
touches.
Y'all
I'm telling you
bugging.
now, Melo Ball is the franchise move. But watch this. It ain't gonna
Bridges
take
and
long.
that's the one
He
too.
ain't gonna hit the. Yes, you gotta have that. And he's a young. He been destroying the league this year.
He that team culture right now.
Ain't
Him and
no
Melo.
way Charlotte letting that nigga go. Hell
Yeah.
no.
I hope they do. I hope they do let that nigga go. Let him go. Let him go, Sean.
Jordan
So we'll take him.
Jordan Osborne. It would be something. We're gonna see. Now I'm just telling you. I don't think that's outside the realm because you got to find a team. First off, that's got money. Second off, that can afford to take the chance. How many teams out there that can do that? I just told you why I was afraid of Memphis. The only thing you can look at Memphis roster and say they don't have is veteran depth. So if they smart, they trying to get some veteran depth on that team.
Nah, but Elder, we got a lot of options to the point where that a lot of guys we've been naming, we could probably make some trades and make anything happen to get some of those guys that you've been talking about. That would solidify what you're saying we missing.
Like who?
Like for instance, like Jeremy Grant. Y'all been talking about him, right? We got the assets to fuck around and get him. We could get him.
But you know what?
I agree
We
with
could
her.
get him for sure.
Memphis can.
I'm not saying you don't, but what's your problem with that? What happens in a trade? How many people have to be satisfied in the trade? 3.
Nah, but we got picks and we got some young players that we can sacrifice.
Herb, you're not listening, my brother Herm. You ain't listening.
I'm
You gotta satisfy everybody.
Detroit would be satisfied.
What about Jeremy Grant?
Jeremy Grant would love to play
he
for
want to
us.
be
He'll
a
play
one.
for us.
Nah, he want to be a
He'll
one.
play for us.
Hold on. Jeremy Grant already came out and said, "I want to be featured. I want to be a 1 or a 2."
That ain't gonna
Then
work.
Hey, he may have said that because of y'all. He may not have wanted to go to y'all.
Bro,
you thought about that? You thought about that?
He did not.
He said that for
It wasn't
everybody.
just us. He said that for everybody. Why you think his ass didn't go nowhere this year?
He ain't get moved. He heard
Why
himself.
you think he didn't? Teams like, whoa, bro. And then 2 things. He want that max extension.
They said you ain't that and you ain't worth the max.
Then he said this: I don't want to play with superstar players. He just said this.
But look though, seeing that he didn't get picked up, during the trade season, that could humble you. Now you ain't talking about I gotta be featured and all the other stuff.
Like Schroeder.
And then Elder, we don't have any big headed superstars on that team right now. We don't have we don't. John Morant not a superstar yet. He's not a superstar.
Crazy.
You got 2 stars that are big headed, but that's fine. Hey, D Bonner. First and foremost, that man ain't changing his mind because this is a man that went from a championship caliber team. Don't forget, they made the Western Conference Finals. and he left that team the same
Talk about
amount
the
of money.
Nuggets. Could you talk about with the Nuggets?
Listen, they made the Western Conference Finals with the Nuggets. The next year, he left that team, even though they offered him the same amount of money that Detroit offered him, and he went to a sorry ass Detroit just so he can be featured. Oh, that cat ain't changing his mind, and the team
That's a
know it.
fact.
That's why they left him sitting.
Hey, he
where
failed, Elder. I think he is gonna change his mind like D-Ball.
I mean, it's possible. I mean,
you're just trying to stir the pot, nigga. Shut your ass up.
Nah, I mean, it's possible.
You don't
I
believe
just
that shit, nigga. Shut up. He don't believe that shit. He does not believe that shit.
No, but I think Memphis. I think Memphis is a
I'm
good
trying to
fit
stir the
for,
pot, y'all. That nigga ain't fooling nobody. Bonner, Bonner, you forgot that, didn't you? He left Denver, and they offered him the same money as Detroit, and he went to Detroit instead to play for that sorry franchise, and he's happy. And guess what he did? He outperformed that contract. He played better than a $20 million player that first year. And guess what he said? Now I want the max extension. That's what Detroit said. Oh, gotta go. We got Cade Cunningham. See you, bro.
Yo,
and that's why they want to get rid of him. They ain't gonna pay him max.
I already know they ain't about to pay him max. I don't see a lot of
these players got the leverage, a little leverage, but the NBA about to change this new collective bargaining agreement.
I think they're finna go on strike. I think the owners gonna go on strike.
Yo,
thanks to
lock him out,
bro.
They're gonna lock
thanks
him
to
out.
Ben Simmons.
I disagree with y'all that Ja's not a superstar. I disagree.
Yeah, Ja is a superstar in my eyes.
I don't think he is yet, though.
You
The greatest he is, he's not a superstar yet.
I think he is, bro.
Cause no team is going 20-2 without their superstar. No team is gonna do that.
Nah, Ja is a superstar.
I said
bro.
that earlier, but Ja came back and proved me wrong after that. Them fans said it too. You remember that game, Herm? When he came back, he lost. They take your butt back on the injured list. He was like, whoa,
they did say that.
Hey,
nah, I didn't agree with that though.
I don't agree with that, but look how he played after that though. He played more team-oriented ball.
Somebody said Trey
fly and all that stuff.
Somebody said Trae Young over Ja.
Nah, I'm taking Ja. You can have Trae Young. I'm taking.
Hey, Trae Young made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, so I gotta give Trae Young the edge. I gotta give him the edge right now.
Though. That's the East. That's the East. Yeah. The West. Anyway,
but he beat a team he wasn't supposed to beat either.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Philly, they beat themselves. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ja almost beat a good Golden State.
I don't have a problem with somebody liking Trae Young more than Ja. I don't. Trae Young is a superstar. He's a superstar in my opinion. So he getting it done down there. He getting it done. But if you telling me I get to pick between them two, I'm taking Ja. Because I can get everything I get from him. Hey, I can get everything I get from him, and I'm getting athleticism. And Ja's jumper is getting better. You can tell that jumper is starting to get more wet. So
hey, y'all see
athleticism.
What y'all feel about Philly?
They finna fire Doc Rivers and hire Mike D'Antoni, and they're gonna become the Houston Rockets again. That's what finna happen to Philly.
I feel this: the worst move Philly can make is signing old boy.
Harden.
If they sign him, it's the worst. They're gonna be bad. No lie, y'all. They're gonna be bad for 7 to 10 years. If they sign Harden, they're gonna be bad for 7 to 10 years, bro. That 4-year extension gonna be over $200 million, y'all. That means he gonna average $50 million a year. And a guy that's 32, 33, that's already showing you he declining. Harden already showing you signs of decline right now. He don't have that first step to get around guys like he used to.
Mm-mm.
And he needs that for his game.
I'm just waiting for this for his excuse me. I'm just waiting for his hamstring to flare up in air quotes when this playoffs start.
Hey, like he went 4 of 5 games today, and B dropped 44. But Harden's been struggling the last 15 games.
We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that hamstring flare up. We know what's happening.
I think Embiid need to speak out about that during the off season. Don't do it now, but in the off season, he need to let the owners know behind the scenes that hey, you guys sign Harden. I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna. I'm a leave because I know we're not here to win.
Anybody know Embiid's contract? That's gonna be good. I don't. When they
he just signed it like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, so he got about 3 more years.
3 years.
3 more years left. Somebody got time to pull it up. And normally that player
option at the 196.
When was it? Like the beginning?
What year?
Do we get a player option though? Do we got a player option in
It
it
was
though?
2021. Let me see.
He did in 2021. Oh, that's just new then. It
He's
don't
gonna be
expire
a
until
free agent in
2025.
2024.
Yeah, they better think about that because you won't get 2 more years. That's a lot of time though. That's a lot of time. They're gonna try to convince him to stay. Jeremy Grant said that he didn't want to play with LeBron James. No, he didn't say LeBron James. He said superstars. He didn't want to play with superstars and super teams is what he said. He didn't want to play with no superstars, no super teams.
Like that joke is bad.
He actually thinks he's the man, y'all. He really does. Jeremy Grant thinks he is the man.
Hey, I'm with D Barter, man. He gonna have a reality check. He gonna have no choice but to get right.
Let me ask y'all this: why would he? Hey, y'all know who his daddy is, right? Y'all know who his daddy is, right?
No, I don't. Who?
Harvey Grant.
Isn't Horace Grant his uncle?
Yeah.
That's Harvey Grant. Harvey Grant played in the league too, though. They twins. They played in the league.
Harvey Grant was a fool. He was a fool in his day. He was crazy too.
He played in the league. Yeah.
But
this boy grew. Hold on. This boy grew up around the NBA, y'all. His whole life has been the NBA. He ain't changing his mind. I can tell you that now. And he's shown you. This is why I'm trying to show y'all. He showed you he's not. When you leave Denver, which is a team that just made the West Conference Final, you're on the brink, and you go to Detroit, the worst team, worst city in the NBA, and you're happy? He ain't changing his mind, y'all. He gonna try to find somewhere that's gonna pay him that extension, and he don't care if he win or lose. He don't. He does not care.
He might be in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he ain't
gonna. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the perfect. I'm gonna tell you the perfect team would be for him. Then you go to a team like the San Antonio Spurs. You go be for a solid organization.
I don't see the Spurs.
Now he ain't gonna want to play with Murray though.
That.
He ain't gonna want to play with Javante.
Hey, they're trying to be bad either though.
That man so underrated.
To Sacramento or somewhere.
Hey, they done got better though, Bond. In the second half of the season, they've been one of the better.
No, I was just about to say DeJounte Murray. He's underrated. I like him a lot, man.
He need to go to Orlando.
Clutch sports.
Orlando got some good young talent though. Orlando got some good young talent down there.
DeJounte Murray's the truth. He's gonna be nice.
What I said. LeBron gonna run this.
He's a top 5 point guard in the game. He's a top 5 point guard in the game. I give him that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, Sosa, I'm sure Ticket is. I called him out early. That's why I was late coming over here. I'm sure he going off. He want me to come over there, but he ain't gonna let me talk no way.
What happened with you on Ticket?
He might.
I brought that bet, but he ain't gonna let me talk. I'm gonna tell you now, Herm. I already over there. That bet.
Damn, you actually did win that bet. Damn.
I know.
I'm had to get on the stream. I'm had to get on the stream, man.
He got mad at Showtime. He gonna get mad at you. He done cussed all them out. When I told him, I said, "Hey, it's a lot of people hit me up and said, Elder, you shouldn't have done that. Ticket actually lost his bet so far. You shouldn't have done that." And I said, he was mad. I don't care. F them niggas. I said, no problem, Ticket. Hey, I'm just going to let you know I ain't going to be around. I said, because he keeps saying in the summer, all these reports are going to come out. I said, bro, the stuff you telling people now is speculation. You don't have no concrete evidence that these conversations.
But the summer is too late, though.
But the bottom line, Russ didn't go to the bench. That's the bottom line.
What was the bet?
He betted on the season, though.
He said that the Lakers was going to asked Russell Westbrook to come off the bench. And I told him, I said, you don't have no proof of that. I said, what you have proof of is that the front office was saying, they started the rumblings and they started saying, hey, maybe it's better for him to come off the bench. And Vogel kept telling them, no, I reject that. I resist that. I'm not doing it.
Hold on. Wait, he said that they were going to ask him or make him come off the bench?
He was saying that they were going to ask him. Yeah,
but if you read, they never did though.
I know this.
It was suggested, but again, Vogel never asked him.
There you go. That's what all the articles say that they were talking about in the front office. Because again, the media starts this stuff, y'all. They get these going, so then you start having these internal conversations and all that. So you had a few people in there saying it's going to be better for us to bring Russ off the bench. So that got to Vogel, and Vogel started telling the front office, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't see that." And they say every article you read will tell you in the end that Vogel either rejected that idea or he resisted it. But what Ticket want everybody to believe is that behind the scenes they did ask Russ, and Russ said no, and I'm not going to do it. So the Lakers got scared and didn't want to. Just this elaborate story that can't be proven.
Come on, man.
And I told him, I said, at the end
Yeah,
of the
Ticket
day,
lost that one.
and this is what I did. I told him, I said, look, here's two articles about John Wall. I gave him 2 separate articles, 2 separate times. All you got to do is produce his. Because what it's clear in the article, it said Houston asked John Wall to come off the bench. John Wall told them no. That's why his ass at home. Simple. You show that, I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. But I'm not gonna go off no speculation. There's no assumption story. You got behind the scenes information and all this kind of stuff.
Shit,
Nah,
we all know, Elder. That's documented why AI's career was shortened. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Bro.
He never wanted to come off
And
the
then
bench.
like what he trying to do is trying to like think about. Remember what happened to Carmelo at the press conference when the one guy asked him about, hey, what would you think about coming off the bench? And Melo, like,
Yep.
people don't understand. They think Melo was being arrogant, but folk don't realize. Go back and look at what happened in New York the year before that. Melo led Bookers to the playoffs, and he was an all-star.
Yep.
How the hell you gonna tell me I'm an all-star this year and now I come off the bench? When I'm going to a team that ain't got nobody on this team better than me, but maybe Russ, you know what I mean? Maybe. But I'm supposed to come off the bench? So that's why they're stupid, and that's why these guys be looking like. That's why John Wall ain't coming off the bench. He's like, no, you ain't got nobody better than me. So why am I coming off the bench? So and what he's trying to do is get people on his channel to believe the narrative that he's pushing, that these conversations have happened behind the scenes.
I mean, but to what Know the Ledger say. No, he hasn't been asked out. He hasn't came off the bench. Frank Vogel hasn't asked him. It's plain and simple as that.
But he believes behind the scenes they have asked him to come off the bench. But I'm like, you can't prove that.
And I believe behind the scenes they want to bring Embiid on the Lakers. I mean, what?
Hey, this is another thing. Everybody started talking about AD's injuries, right? He made a statement earlier in the year that the Lakers are gonna if the Lakers don't advance far in the playoffs, or if they miss the plan or something like that, he said if they miss the playoffs, he said that they're gonna trade AD. And I told him, Ticket, they're not gonna trade AD. They're not gonna trade AD. So now, because AD's been hurt, Lakers is trash and they're horrible. Now the stirrings of trade AD. But if you go listen, go read the articles close. Y'all gotta know how to read these articles. When you listen to Brian Windhurst, first off, you always want to look at whoever put the story out. What's their motivation for putting it out? Who's behind that person putting that story out? Anything Brian Windhurst put out, that's LeBron James, because he works for LeBron James. Now here's the key: if you go back, I give you the dates. You can go to March 26th, and you will see Jake Fisher, who was a Laker insider. He said when they asked him about it, he said the Lakers are not going to consider trading AD. First off, he said, and then he said this: that's from what I'm hearing. So when he says that, he means the people inside the Lakers that I'm talking to, they're saying they're not going to trade AD. They got too much invested in him, because they hear the rhetoric too. They hear everybody talking about trade AD, blah blah blah. So they know these questions are coming. So they got to answer these questions.
Now I don't know. No, I was gonna say I don't know if they will trade him or not. However, I do know that Windhurst, he did try to go on NBA ESPN, that show with Kendrick Perkins and what's that girl name? The Mika or whatever her name is. But he went on there. Yeah, he went on that show and tried to clean it up and say that he don't think it'll be a smart move and they'll try it up. So
I heard what he said. He said he don't think it'll be smart and he don't think they're gonna do it. He said, now I'm just saying. And again, if you listen to the way he talks, all he's doing is giving you his opinion on what he thinks the Lakers can do or possibly do.
Yeah, Malika Andrews.
He said was in the summer they're gonna have discussions about the trading of AD. Well, who said that to you? Now, when you have a source, you say my source says, or you say, well, the inside information I've been given, they're talking this way. He didn't say that. Now, when you go to Jake Fisher article, he says it from the people. He said from the things I'm hearing, meaning I'm talking to people inside the Lakers organization. They saying that he's not going to be traded. They got way too much invested in him, way too much they gave up to the Pelicans to even think about trading him. And that's what I told Ticket back then. Bro, that's stupid and asinine for the Lakers to trade him. Then, here's the key. Think about this, y'all. How does this make sense? We just talked about the stock market, right? If AD is being traded, why is he being traded? That's the first question you're gonna ask somebody. Why you want to get rid of him? Well, he's too injured. Why is that valuable to me? Why would I sell a stock when it's down?
Mm-hmm.
See, it don't make business sense. But because people spin the narratives in media, and Ticket's media. And I told Ticket this years ago. You have become what you hate. Because you hate how the media spin stuff for LeBron James and spin stuff for this type of stuff. But that's exactly what you do. And you know they come into what they call the slums. They call YouTube the slums, y'all. They come to the slums because they don't have no creative bones in their body. They come here, they listen to the stuff that all these channels are saying, and then they put it together, and then they put it out there. Why? Because they know it's only a selected few people. It's only a couple hundred or a couple thousand people listening to this. But when they get up on their broadcast on FS1 and the ESPN and all this stuff, they got millions listening to them. So they will give them credit for stuff you've been talking about for weeks.
Yeah.
So Ticket learned that years ago. So that's how he be spinning the media. If you notice, a lot of stuff Ticket talks about, next thing you know, it comes out. Why? That's how they do. But it's just thoughts. It's just thoughts. I don't care if they even thinking about trading AD. I bet they don't. Because I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all what's a viable trade. Somebody tell me.
You made it clear to me, Elder.
Why they keep running here talking about what Ticket saying? That's another stream, brother.
Yeah.
They always stir up shit.
I told him
That's
I'm
crazy,
not coming
man.
back. Because I told him, because this is the thing. When he did his little video talking about he's trying to respect me, but he really tried to shame me. Because what happened was people were saying, Elder, Ticket think you lost the bet. I was in a whole nother stream. Might have been here. And they were saying, Ticket think you lost the bet. I said, I ain't lost no bet. And they came in, their exact words was, Elder, you gonna pay your bet to Ticket? And I'm like, I don't owe Ticket nothing. Because I ain't lose the bet. So they go tell Ticket that, Elder said he's not gonna pay you, blah, blah, blah. So y'all can go see it. He did the video. Now he claims that video he did where it says Elder lost the bet. First and foremost, you don't put no shit out there like that, smearing my name like that. This between me and you. You see what I'm saying? Why you gotta do a video about it? And then even in the video, when you listen to it, he claimed he's respecting me and giving me honor in that. No, he's not. What he's trying to do is get me to respond. Hey, he was trying to get me to respond because I hadn't responded. Now here's the thing. Ticket got my number, bro. He had my number for years. He ain't got to do no video to get in touch with me. He can text me. He can call me. And I done gave thousands to that nigga. So he got mad at me tonight because once we start going back, I said, you know what? Keep the money, Ticket. Keep it. You must need it more than I do. You must need it more than me. That pissed him off. Nigga, I got more money than you. I said, okay. Yeah, what my boy Bang say, I'll let you live phone. I'll let you live phone. Go ahead, bro.
I done seen Elder try to pay a nigga, tell him he won, and he's still calling Elder names. So that ain't even a pay up.
Again, the fact of the matter is, I had a lot of guys that's from Ticket channel hit me up and say, Elder, you shouldn't have done that. Ticket ain't won that bet. Matter of fact, he lose this bet. And so now that's going out. So now he mad. Now he trying to do this media damage control. Because again, he wants to get the people over there, and I call them puppets. And he gets mad when I say it. But that's what they are. They puppets because they don't listen good. They don't pay attention to nothing that's solid. They don't listen. I told him he keep posting this article up there that's saying that Russ refused to take a demotion, right? And I said, okay. If you come and ask me a question, hey, Rufus, you out there playing, you're an all-star, you're a top 75 player, blah, 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 blah. What you think about going to the bench? What you think Russ going to say? Hell no, I'm not going to the bench. I'm a starter and I'm a coach. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But he's taking that and acting like that is Russ saying I'm not going to the bench. He's taking that, trying to say that that is the Lakers saying that they asked him to come off the bench. And I said, well, bro, show the rest of the article. Huh? Show the rest of the article. You only showing a little portion of it. Show the rest of it. Because if you read the other little paragraph, it clearly states in there that Frank Vogel rejected the idea.
Yeah. When the next time you going up there, Elder? Because I never heard nobody talk sensible on the channel. Everybody.
Well, this is what.
It be some guys talk sensible on there.
I just never.
Let me tell you how this works, though. When you in a situation like this with Ticket, you ain't gonna win. I'm gonna tell you, not on his channel, because. One thing he's going to do, he's going to find something you say or something someone else says. That's why he always keeps the other people on the panel, because he's gonna find something somebody say, and he's gonna use it as a deflection, and then he'll go on these long rants because, like today, what he did was when I said, you know what, you must need it more than me, keep it. Oh, nigga, don't be calling me broke, blah, blah, blah. So he talked for a half hour. No lie, y'all. That's why I was late coming over here. He started talking for like a half hour. Talking about I'm disrespecting him. I said, nigga, you talking about you slick hating on me and so trying to undercut. I said, hold on, nigga, I'm right here on your channel. Said it's in your face, nigga. What you talking about? I wish I was in the VR right now. I'd be in your face telling it to you, nigga.
Nah, I ain't
I
ever.
looked down on you, nigga. I said, Ticket,
Oh
this is
wow.
really the wrong tree. That's really the wrong tree to go with me. You already know that. I said, but again, I've done nothing but respect you and honor you, even when you blocked me from your channel. Even when you blocked and banned me from your channel, when you was doing the stuff for the children, who reached out? It wasn't you, nigga. It wasn't you. I did that. So again, I've done nothing but honor and respect Ticket, but he got mad at me today because I told that nigga, you must need the bread more than me. And he talking about, nigga, I got more money than you. I got bacon sheets to show. That's all right. Show him then. Show him. Since you put him out.
Yeah, I've never honestly listened to his channel, and just from what I hear in general, that's probably a stream that I won't listen to.
He got a problem when he wrong. He don't want to admit it, and that's an ego thing he got. And see the other guys, now he's gonna ostracize them because anybody coming there and agree with me, he gonna try to put you away. Watch, he gonna try to put you off his channel and stuff. Because he don't. With the deflections, what he does is he don't want you to speak. Once he know you gonna say something that's gonna penetrate people's minds, he starts talking and he won't stop. And he literally will not let you speak. Because I said, Tick, you know what? I got 2 more things and I'm done. He never let me talk after that. Never. He never let me talk. He just kept going. And then every time I even start something, he would just
Come on, man. Come on now. Come on,
yeah,
man.
I done seen him
they ain't talking about my wife. They ain't talking about my wife.
Hey, the one thing about it too, though, like I always say, you heard me say, Bonner and Ballers, like, man, y'all heard me on Bane shit telling you this too, man. All that stuff, people that back and forth, going, telling what people saying on other shit, and they don't be telling the whole thing. They'll give you a bits and pieces. I can timestamp what a nigga said for 10 seconds, send it to somebody, but you ain't listen to the whole statement. That's how a lot of shit get misconstrued. Sure. That's how a lot of shit gets started.
Yeah. That's why I just rather people just, if you ain't on that person's channel, just don't talk about it at all, because that's why it happens.
Roger J, it's the love of money is the root of all evil, not money. Money is neutral. It takes on the character of the individual that's got it. So anybody can have money. Money ain't evil. If you love it, that's where the root of all evil comes from. So just so we
people
get it right,
don't even understand money, man.
How we say stuff. Money neutral. Money gonna take on. Hey, money gonna take. If you're an evil booger, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna do evil shit with your money. But if you're righteous and you holy, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna do righteous and holy stuff with your money.
That
so
shit
money
is just
takes
a
on the
tool,
character of the
man.
individual. Yeah, it takes on the character of the individual.
It's a tool to free up your time
now,
to
if you
actually
love it,
live
if you
and
love
not
it,
struggle.
then that's where all evil comes from, because that's what's gonna dictate you. That's your God.
That's when you do anything for it.
Yeah.
You compromise your morals and principles.
We get back cooking on Lakers, man. We get back cooking on Lakers.
Yeah. But you know what I don't get about what people do though? If you don't agree with somebody, I don't like all that banning, blocking people from channels and stuff, especially somebody supporting you.
Power trip.
Like all the time.
Hey, Kareem, guess why he blocked me though? Guess why he blocked me back then? Because I said he had puppets. He had puppets. That's what I said. I said these books puppets.
That's not a good reason.
Whatever you tell them. And see, he controls them. I understand how words work. And he's a master manipulator. And again, Ticket, my guy. Don't get me wrong. I still keep it real though. I ain't saying nothing to y'all that I haven't been on his live and said to him face to face. I'm not. But he got mad when I was calling him out for this stuff, and folk was in the chat like, oh man, that do make sense. Elder, oh, that's right, blah, blah, blah. You know, and then he did with this little thing, and then he kept getting now what I was doing. Now he got a thing on his channel too. I got a wrench over there, right? Boogers get disrespectful, cross the line, block them. Folk got mad because those puppets that was agreeing with Ticket, they start crossing the line, start disrespecting. And I'm like, bro, this between me and Ticket, what you got to do with this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, you want to do that? Boom, I just block you. Boom, I just block you. And then he got mad. He said, don't block them. I said, oh, you
not
want them?
The wrench.
So now we can't? Now we can't block when they being disrespectful because they on your side now? We can't? I said, they still being disrespectful. So then that's when he got mad and blocked me. And I'm like, cool, no problem. No problem. And I was gone for a minute. I was gone for a hot minute. And then I saw, like, you know how this stuff pull up on your thing. I was good. It pulled up on my thing, and I saw he was doing a basketball camp for the children out there, and he was asking for donations. Right now, he missed a big time money guy. Right? He big time money guy. Why you asking all your what's the names to pay for it then? You know what I'm saying? You got all this money. You claim you got all this money, right? Hey, y'all been on my channel. You ever seen me ask anybody for some donations? You ever hear all the building we doing? We building houses and all this stuff. You ever heard me say, "Hey, look, we're trying to get this for this sister. Can y'all send a little offering?" No, bro, that ain't how it works. So you ain't what you think you is, nigga. He ain't what he think he is, and I already know it. But because it was the children, and I saw what he was trying to do, I sent a major donation. And I told him it's for the children. That's what I said in my thing. When I sent the cash out, I said it's for the children. Be blessed. That was the whole thing I said. Because again, you ain't finna dictate what the Father put on my heart to do for folk. You're not. And that's why I told him, you know what, bro? Apparently you need that money more than I do. Keep it. And that pissed him off. I don't give a flip. I got more money. I'm probably sure I got more money than you. I got bank streaks to prove it. Okay. Show them to me. Show them to me. I ain't got to prove nothing to you, nigga. So that's what he got mad at, Kareem. That's what he got mad about and wanted to and block me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, it's 10 o'clock. Shoot.
But as y'all can see, I have shown I've shifted. Where it's not toxic yet, I stay. And see, that's what got me and him here recently. I'm trying to remember I remember what it was, y'all. Y'all remember when he put out the article and they started talking about Ben Simmons is broke. Y'all remember that? Any of y'all remember that? When they
Ben
was trying to
Simmons
prove
is
here
broke
that he was
Yeah,
running out
yeah,
of
I
money.
remember that. I remember
because he
that.
trying to go get his 20 million or something.
No.
That was
Earlier
before
this year,
then. That was way
earlier
before
this
then.
year, they were
Oh
saying
yeah.
that he was running out of money, and Ticket did
Oh
like
yeah,
videos
yeah. That's right. That's
trying to
right.
prove that Ben Simmons is going broke. He bought a lot of cars, a lot of houses, this and that. He's doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you got one jealous, angry, upset Philadelphia DJ. This guy he's at a radio station, y'all. He's not even a journalist. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not even in a newspaper. This guy works for a Philly radio station that put that BS out there. And
Yeah.
Ticket grabbed a hold of it and ran with it. And I'm like, bro, you being reckless now. You talking about this man's pride and all that. You don't know nothing about that. There's nothing out here saying that except this dude from Philadelphia who obviously is mad at Ben Simmons for not coming and playing. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, bro, you becoming toxic now. And see, that pierced him. So he tried to tame it down a little bit, all that. But if you notice from that point on, I ain't been around there as much. I just haven't. I'll dip in every now and then. I do this and that. If it's something I think is viable, I'll get in the panel. But I can count on one hand how many panels I've been in since then. And I'm talking about the one I was on today. I can still count on one hand since that thing happened about the Ben Simmons. Because I told him then, nigga, this is toxic. You toxic now. So then I got to go over there and I found out about Bang right after that. That's when I started hanging out at Bangs. And then I still do here with Kareem and FYF and Mookie and Showtime. And, I got plenty of channels I go to and support. But again, all these dudes, even me and Kareem, y'all hear us on here disagreeing about stuff all the time. I'd be like, nah, Kareem, bro, that ain't finna. That don't mean nothing. It's my thoughts, it's his thought. Why it's got to be personal? Why it's got to be personal? That's why and again, once it starts to get toxic, that's when I bounce. I try to support. I really do. And I try to show guys how you can support without all the underlying BS and all this kind of crazy stuff. But it all boils down to when a person don't agree with you, you get an attitude about it. That's what it boils down to. Now, in the past, me and Ticket been cool because we disagree on a lot. And it ain't never caused me and him no rift. But he got his folks that he got on his side, and if it's something like this, like I guarantee you, he over there acting crazy right now. I know how he rolls, and if I went right now, I guarantee you, y'all can come listen. He would not let me talk. I start saying 3-4 words, and he cut me off. Listen there. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. That's all it's gonna be all night. So it's like if we can't have a civil conversation about this thing where you talk and then you let me talk and then I let you talk. No, I ain't no need to talking about it. but it's your platform, so you get to do what you want to do. So that's what it is, man. That's why where it ain't toxic. That's where I'm. That's where I'm hanging. That's where I'm hanging. That's where I'm supporting. I can't. I'm getting too old to do the toxic. I just can't. I don't never
Yeah.
have that day in me where I say, you know what? I want some drama. Let me go to Ticket Channel because you're gonna get drama over there on something, and they're gonna take long for drama to come. And everybody get to talk over there. When you got 10 people in the panel, everybody talking over everybody. Man, you ain't getting nothing accomplished then, man. It's a bunch of ghetto shit. So I'm straight. I'm straight.
Yeah. But let me it was a good conversation, fellas. I'm about to finish up these reports. I got work in the AM, so I'm about to hop off. It's 10 o'clock. Well, yeah, 10 o'clock where I'm at.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Bonner. You always come with the real, man. I appreciate it.
Ain't no
Yes,
thing,
sir.
man. Y'all have a blessing.
All right. Salute, D-Man.
All right,
Yes,
salute.
sir.
Yeah,
Salute.
salute, Debonna. Salute, my brother. That was that one dropout, Kareem. Did you see
Yeah,
it kick me
yo,
out?
it always drop out after like an hour. It's always drop out.
Man, I gotta figure out what that is on this iPad, man. It's on my iPad. It only does it on my iPad. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is.
But you know it's
Yeah.
crazy. With the Lakers, the Spurs won tonight. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Yeah, you said it. You put it in there. So they up 2 games on the Lakers now, right?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, because they were
So if
up
they win,
one.
so if they win one game, it's over, right?
2.
Yeah, pretty much. Not one.
No,
They got,
because they're 3. They would have
Think
to
about it.
lose.
Hold on. They're 2 games ahead of us already,
Yeah.
right?
So that's
But they're
3 losses.
actually that's three because they have the tiebreaker. So they're really 3 games ahead of us. So they win one more game. It's it. That's it.
they
They're
play the
4
It's over.
Warriors.
they're 4
Because
games
even
left.
if they go 3-1 and we go if they go 1-3 and we go 3-1, we got the same record, and that'll be the tiebreaker, and they
Right.
will win. So that's why if they win one more game, it's over, bro. They win one more
And you know
game, it's
what's
done.
crazy? You know who they
It's
play
done
against?
now, though. It's done now.
But
Because a
look
lot
at
of
who
teams,
they play. Yeah, go ahead,
Huh?
Kareem.
you know what's crazy? Because a lot of teams might want the Lakers out of it and may lay down for the Spurs. Like Golden State, they play Golden State, they play Denver, they play. Oh, I forgot. Somebody had the schedule up there too. Yeah, they
Oh, I
play
got
Denver,
it's
It's
Denver,
it's tough
Minnesota,
team.
Golden State,
Minnesota.
and
Yeah,
Dallas. They could lose 4 of those games.
And again,
yeah.
it would take the Lakers.
No,
It
but
would take
I
the
think one of them
Lakers
teams
to
gonna
win
lay
all
down because
four.
teams don't like
It
the
still
Lakers.
would
One of them
take.
teams gonna
It
lay down
still would.
for the Spurs.
I don't
Yeah.
think
It still would.
the Nuggets and Timberwolves are battling for that 6,
Yeah,
7.
they
I
not.
don't think they're Warriors. Maybe Mavs aren't they Mavs competing for that 3rd spot?
Mavs are
Yeah,
half a game behind the Warriors on the 3rd spot.
Mavs and Golden State are playing for that
But
3rd spot. So all 4 of those teams got.
a oh
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go
Yeah, I
ahead. I'm
was just
sorry.
saying
I
all 4 of
apologize.
those games got all 4 of those teams had something to play for.
Yeah, I told this group. I told Bang them. I remember it was around that time. Showtime told all them, Mookie them, everybody. FYF. I'm not. Remember when what's the name was solid at number 2, and then old boy got hurt. I said, I'm telling you, they don't want that matchup. The what's the name? Them don't. They don't want that matchup. Golden State. So I said I would not be surprised if Golden State fell all the way back to 4th. I remember saying that. They like, nigga, you
Golden
love
State don't
I
want
mean,
matchup.
they didn't want that 2-7 matchup, no matter who it was going to be, because at that time that could have potentially been the Lakers. Because remember they were like 8th or 9th and could possibly
Yeah,
get in
yeah.
there. And I said, but I don't think they want none of those teams. They
Clippers in
don't want the
Minnesota,
Lakers,
right?
Clippers, or Minnesota in the first round. I don't think they want none of those teams. I really don't. I really don't. And then back then, that's when. And then I said the second round matchup, like if they 2 and Memphis is 3, oh, they don't want to see Memphis in the second round. They don't want to see that. So I said I would not be surprised them bookers try to fall all the way back to 4.
And play
Cause
Utah
see,
first,
they
right?
no, think about it. If you 4, you play whoever's 5, which would have been Dallas or Utah or whatever. Then second round, you playing Phoenix, a team you've kind of owned this year. I told everybody that then. I said I would not be surprised to see Golden State fall all the way back to 4 on purpose, kind of, without being on purpose. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it
because
don't
Steph not
surprise me.
playing.
These teams are jockeying for where they think is best for them to win. Doc Rivers was notorious for this crap. Teams been doing
Yeah.
it for a long time, but Doc Rivers was really bad with this kind of crap with the Clippers and all that,
But
and
it
that's
seems
why
like
they have to always
they
get
trying to
bounced.
avoid Brooklyn. It seems like Philly trying to avoid Brooklyn right
Again,
now.
it's not because Philly's in second, right?
No, they fourth now.
Then it
They
fell to
wouldn't play
fourth.
Brooklyn.
They're
They wouldn't
tied
play
with the
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Bucks.
because Brooklyn is probably, if they get to the 8th seed, they're going to end up winning that game and be the 7th seed. Because whoever
Yeah.
wins that 8-9, whoever wins the 7-8 game, that's the 7th seed. And then the
Yeah.
9-10 winner of the, that's the one that'll be the 8th seed. So at the end of the day, I don't think none of them teams want to see Brooklyn in the first round. I don't think Miami want to see them. Only one I think ain't afraid of them is the Bucks in the
Yeah.
first round. They're the only one. Nope, they're the only ones. But again, I said this months ago. I said, man, or a month ago, I said I could see them going from number 2 to falling all the way to 4. And look at them. They are half a game. Dallas is a half a game behind them. Half a game. And they got who Gold State got to play. Anybody pull up their schedule? They got to play some folk. Well, we know they got to play the Lakers. We know they got to play the Spurs, right? We just said that. So they got teams. They got teams that got something to play for. So they ain't finna get no cupcakes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like I thought it was completely over, right, for the Lakers. But I'm just looking at the schedule.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Trill City. Trill City. Here's the key. I actually paid it, and I shouldn't have because I didn't lose. I paid it on GP. See, people don't understand how that works. They don't have the integrity I got. The bet's actually been paid. After he made that whack ass video, Trill City, I paid it that day. And he hadn't even won the bet. So there was a lot of guys mad at me for doing that. But again, you know how we do, Trill City, you've been around. We would always send the money there anyways. And when the bet was done, ticket pay out whoever win. So I told him, I send it, no problem. You can just hold it. But once we realize I win the bet, you send back mine and you send back what you owe me. Now he trying to say he ain't lose the bet. So go talk to your boy, Trill City. My bad. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, Ballers Line.
That's a wannabe Boston fan right there. He's a master troll. Trill City's a master troll.
He a Celtics fan?
He wanna be sometimes. He wanna be. That's my dude, Trill City. But he a troll too. He a master troll. He'll come troll you and you see him show up over here and troll. He just came to troll.
Thanks for the support, Trill City.
Yeah, Trill cool though. He cool people. Don't get me wrong. He cool people. But you know, I'm a Laker fan. He a Boston fan. You know we ain't getting along.
Yeah.
Nah, Trill my dude, man. Trill my guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, he keep it lighthearted and all that. He know how ticket is. He already know. He know how ticket is.
Oh,
he probably was the one that went over there and told Ticket that man Elder said he ain't paying you nothing. He probably did that. That's the kind of stuff Trill City do, man. He do that type of shit.
No,
he
you
might have
paid
done
him,
that
right?
shit. Might have been him. Yeah, hey,
Man, Trill City crazy as hell.
Trill City cheering for the Celtics now, but that nigga wasn't saying shit about their ass when they was 13th in the East earlier this year.
Hell no, he
wasn't
wasn't
saying shit about them niggas. Hell no. Sorry ass Celtics still gonna get bounced in the first round.
Now they play my Bulls. They may beat us.
Oh yeah, they're gonna beat the Bulls. They're gonna beat
Herm,
the
I
Bulls.
thought who your team, Herm? I thought you was
I grew up a Bulls fan. You know, Memphis, we didn't always have a team, but since they ain't my city.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
hey, you know what?
I
take it on the chin in football for that because I'm a Steeler fan. And I said, y'all don't understand it. Indiana, when I was growing up, they didn't have no football team there. The Colts was in Baltimore. So we didn't have no team. So I had to pick a team. So when the Colts came, I wasn't switching teams. Hell no. And then we didn't like the way the Colts left Baltimore anyways. You remember they just snuck out, left in the middle of the night and all that stuff. Yeah, I wasn't with that. My mom was mad, boy. My mom was like, we'll never cheer for them boogers. Hell no. We ain't never cheering for them. Do that crazy stuff. She was hot. She was not happy. So, but no, we stay Steeler fans in our house. Herm is a bandwagon fan.
Nigga, how I'm a bandwagon fan going for my hometown team, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you from Chicago?
Nah, I'm from Memphis, but I grew up a Bulls fan because, like I said, we
He
never
said
had
they
a
didn't have
basketball
no
team.
team. So now he cheered. He
Yeah.
liked the Bulls, but he still cheered for the hometown team.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you this. I was saying the other day, man, the people in Memphis, because I was there recently and I went to the airport. I didn't see nothing but Memphis gear everywhere. Everybody wearing it. People working there, bro. Everywhere, bro. Telling you. It'll go to Ticket Channel and cook that book. No, it ain't worth a loyalty films. He won't let me talk no ways. So, like I said, he must need it more than I do. So keep it, nigga.
She can go call that nigga eventually behind the
right?
scene.
Yeah, all
He
right.
gonna
But
call
I already
Elder behind the scene.
nah. He got too much pride to do that. Cause when he did it the last time he didn't hurt. He ain't called me. I told you it was me reaching out. I was born in Indiana, live in Cali, still support the Colts. There you go. I was born in Indiana. What part of Indiana? SS Robo. Yeah, I'm from Indiana too. Where you from in Indiana? I don't support the Colts though, cause I had a team before the coach showed up. I was already cheering for the Steelers before the coach showed up in '83. I think they showed up in '83. Yeah, Plainfield. I know what that is. Big prison in Plainfield. Oh yeah.
What that nigga Trill City telling they going off on me? Cause one thing they know, I'll pull up on that.
They're going off on YouTube. I told you, I take it, dude. You know how I do, bro.
And
Anybody
I
get
ain't
here,
even said
cause all they doing is people come over here, listen to what we say, then they go over there and put it in the chat room, and then
shit.
that's all
Hell,
they doing.
I ain't said shit about the situation like
I
that.
know
That's the
you
crazy
haven't.
part.
I know you haven't. But no, if you made your opinion saying Elder you didn't lose the bet, they're gonna say, hey, Herm over there saying on Kareem channel the Elder didn't lose the bet.
Oh, Herm from Ticket. You from Ticket Channel too, Herm?
Yeah, we all be on there. And the thing was, here's the fucked up part. Only reason I'm be in the midst of, cause I was on that damn stream. It was on a me, Ticket, and Elder. We were the only ones on that stream initially when that bet begun. So, end of the day, I'm right in the middle of it regardless.
He gonna
But I
say
say anything tonight.
but what he do is, oh y'all remember that, right? And then I'm boogers over there. Yeah, we remember. They don't remember. Because we done pulled I already got the actual video. Ticket probably ain't even pulled the video yet, because if he did, he would have played it. I already got the video. The one that we made the bet. So he finessed it, because my initial thing was Russ will never come off the bench. Then he finessed it in the words and said, well, the Lakers is not going to ask him to come off the bench. And I said, Vogel's not going to ask him to come off the bench. You can forget that. They're not going to ask him that. That's stupid. So now he's trying to say, because people in the Lakers want him, even though Vogel has resisted it, that they did ask him and he won the bet. All semantic, bro. Again, he must need it more than me. So keep it, nigga. So take that to Ticket.
Man, this shit crazy though,
Yeah,
man.
but I told him tonight though. I said, "No, you can. I'm done, bro. You ain't got to." He's talking about, because when he said when everything come out in the summer. So here's the key: if it's got to come out in the summer, why I got to wait till then? You literally when you make that statement that we'll see in the summer when all these stories come out. Okay, that's literally you telling me now you ain't won this bet. That's
But what he
literally you
should have
telling me
did,
that.
the honest thing to do, a bet like that, y'all should have just squashed the even. Y'all should just be like, well, because it's
Well,
really
if he was, hey, and I said this to him. I didn't tell him to do that, but I said, how about being honorable like I was honorable? Because see, he made his little raggedy ass video, and what I do, I sent him the bread instantly. I sent him the bread, but he's selfish and he ignorant like that. So I don't expect him to do that. I don't expect that. He ain't gonna do that because he need that bread. He need it. Apparently he do. Shoot.
that's the type of bet you be like, all right,
See
nobody won.
me on me, hey, me on GP alone. If the person came to me saying they man, elder, blah 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 blah, I'd be like, you know what, skip it. Here, take your money back. Don't worry about it, bro. It ain't that deep. You see what I'm saying? That's what I would have at least done. Now, if he could have proved to me I lost the bet and it was clear to me that I lost or came close, because like right now, I guess technically it ain't over yet because they got 4 games to play. But it's clearly they ain't finna ask Russ to come off the bench in 4 games. You see what I'm saying? They're not finna do that. That makes 0 sense. So again, he knows, but I don't expect that from Ticket because he's selfish like that and he got an ego. Ticket is not going to admit when he's wrong. He's just not. And in this case, because he believes he knows behind the scenes information, he don't believe he's wrong. And he said, "Well, now we got to wait till the summer to prove it." Because I said, bro, these articles you got, that's not proving that the Lakers asked him to come off the bench. It's actually going against you because it's saying Vogel resisted it and Vogel rejected it. So it's actually telling you they never asked him. They had internal talks, but they never asked the man to come off the bench.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, Elder, with all these other folks that trying to get in between us, trying to know the dynamics of what's going on. One thing about it, we all know Ticket be right about a lot of shit he say. You know what I'm saying? But in some instances, yeah, he gonna use what he feel going to happen, and he'll, you know what I'm saying, he'll drag that narrative along. But you know, some things you always give him credit. It was some shit earlier in the year. You said that, damn nigga, you were right, Ticket. You was right on the money. And you admitted it to that nigga. I forgot what it exactly was. But you know what I'm saying? You always acknowledge to that nigga when he right. And when he spoke up on something a while ago and he ended up being right about the whole situation, you always acknowledge him and give him his credit.
Always, bro. That's just kind of dude I am.
The Ticket knows some shit, but it just sometimes he go drag some shit along sometimes. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna admit when he wrong.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good bet, though.
Showtime. This your man Showtime you told me about, Elder, that he got a channel?
Showtime, that's you, Showtime?
Which one of them niggas? Y'all see me on my channel?
Elder, this the same Showtime you told me about?
Yes. Oh, right here? No, that's
nah,
not.
That's not.
That's
not
Showtime.
They come over here talking shit, or with a hidden agenda.
Yo, Kareem, what's good, my G?
What's up, Hood? How you?
Ain't shit, man. I got just tapping in, man, watching and seeing what you doing, man. You know I support the movement, man. What's good?
I appreciate you supporting me. You gotta get me on your joint. You have to tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that, man, because the Lakers got me hot right now, man.
Yeah, it got me hot too.
I'm not even gonna be able to enjoy a playoff moment this year, bro. Like, damn, what the fuck is going on?
I know, right? They.
Well, what coach the Lakers need to go after, man? Because obviously Vogel will be let go in all season. So who the Lakers need to go up after? Who they need to try to go all out for?
It's not about who they need to go after. It's about who we had. We had the coach. We had Jason Kidd. They fucked up from the very beginning.
Now, they were scared because he had that backlash with that domestic situation, man.
Yeah, now he's going to go out there and do his thing in Dallas, and we could have had him the whole time.
Yeah, he got Dallas as a top 5 defense in the league, so that was a big mistake by the Lakers.
Definitely. That hurt bad.
Well, that's why I'm glad I'm not a Lakers fan like y'all. I don't have to go crazy about this shit. I would have been lost my damn mind.
What's your team, bro?
Bulls and the Grizzlies. The only reason for the Grizzlies because they in my city. So, you know, I'm going to support anything in my city.
The Bulls made some good moves, man. Y'all got Lonzo, y'all got Caruso, y'all got DeRozan, y'all doing y'all thing, man.
But lose Lonzo, that's going to hurt us. That going to hurt us, though. Because we don't have that. We don't have no consistent perimeter defenders.
Yeah, man. If y'all was healthy, problem.
Yep. But since we don't have that, you can't. Levine, and DeRozan not gonna give us that. Yeah, we gonna get our ass beat first round, man.
That's another thing. The players that would be helping LeBron right now are the same players he traded away. The same young legs he need right now. That would have got him through the season. Well, Lonzo got hurt, but I'm saying if we'd have had them young boys, man, we could have probably competed and won in the bubble last year with fucking Lonzo, Ingram, Kuzma, and a few different pieces. We ain't need AD. We ain't need to trade everybody away from no fucking AD who barely plays.
Yeah, AD did say he was coming there regardless. AD said he was going to LA regardless. So you possibly could have waited a year, but at the end of the day, what most people would say, hey, we still got a championship out of it. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna look at it from that aspect.
We got one. I mean, that's the least we could say. But it's like, damn, who knows what we could have did, bro? I think the first year when the LeBron came, They should have added Melo on that team. Melo might have fucking pushed us at least to the playoffs. If Melo, I think Melo would have been straight back then with us, and he fucking went and got Jared Dudley.
That's true. That's true.
Melo with the young boys and Braun, that might have pushed us to the playoffs. They just didn't make the right moves, man.
They ain't not running it back when you won the championship in 2020. You always run it back with most of your team. You might not get everybody back, but you go run it back with your core pieces. And that's what
Right.
they didn't do as well. And that's why they fucked up at the most too. You didn't run it back after you won that championship in 2020. You lost guys like McGee. You lost guys like Rondo. You lost Dwight Howard around that time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You really fucked up the nucleus that made y'all what y'all lost. So yeah,
We was
they fucked up a
a
lot.
more defensive team, bro. We lost Caruso. Like, bro, we lost the defender. Even Danny Green, even though Danny Green pissed me off a couple times in the finals last year, at least he played D a little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him too. So you had a lot of Avery Bradley. He just didn't come to the bubble, but he was playing good that year. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So a lot of different factors that contribute to why the Lakers in the spot that they in, man. I hate it because they're a historic franchise. At the end of the day, they finna go through some turmoil, man, because they got a fucked up owner. She don't know what the hell she doing. At the end of the day, you need somebody that has some type of competence, and they ain't got that right now.
You don't let Caruso leave and let Kuzma go for old ass Westbrook. I'm not doing that. I would have ran this season out, and then if that shit didn't work, okay. I would have kept Caruso for another year. I would have kept Kuzma another year. I wouldn't have went and put my stakes in an old Westbrook, who's been on like 3 teams in 3 years. He's played with some of the greatest players to ever play the game, and never does anything. Like, nah, I'm good.
You a Caruso fan?
Yeah, I like Caruso. I like he played D, man. I like him. I don't think he could be a. I wouldn't like him to start, but damn, to be honest with you, I'd rather start Caruso this year over fucking Westbrook. Yeah.
Westbrook, but he been playing much better though.
In the last few weeks, he's been doing his thing. I'll give him that. It's too late though, man. We needed that when we was losing fucking to OKC and losing to the Rockets and all these other. You know what I'm saying? We needed Westbrook to come through then because at the end of the year now, that shit comes back to bite us in the ass when it comes to the play. And we lost early in the season to the Rockets, lost early in the season to OKC. All that shit is coming back to bite us in the ass.
You're right. You're right. But I think that it's over. I think now we like in a real tight spot now because like you said, the Spurs won one more game, and I think the Warriors gonna lay down for them. I swear.
Are the Warriors in? The Warriors in though.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna lay
Okay.
down. I think they may sit Clay and a couple people down, and I think the Spurs may beat them.
We'll see. I ain't really got too much confidence in the Warriors. And the crazy thing is, in the beginning of the season, they were looking like fucking crazy. And then like Steph Curry, like that's another thing about Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry is overrated, man. I don't give a fuck. He's the all-time 3-point scorer. Steph Curry, like, bro, I don't really have faith in Steph, man. That's just how I feel. At the end of the day, Steph Curry got a ring. The first ring, you beat a team that was hurt. Then you won with fucking Kevin Durant. Like, whoop-de-doo. Like, come on, man. Russell Westbrook could have won the championship with fucking KD, Clay, Draymond, and all the people that they had. I'm not really impressed by that. And I'm not even impressed by KD. Like, bro, that team was fucking that like, bro, you could have sent that team over as the fucking Olympic team and they would have won.
You're right.
You just won 73 games the year before and you add Kevin Durant. Like That's crazy. Imagine if LeBron's Cavs, who didn't even win like 70 games, if they would have added Kevin Durant. Motherfuckers would have been biting LeBron's head off.
Philly 215 was good, bro.
It was good. What's good, man?
You here with man
What
Hood TMZ?
was good? What's good, dog? Like I said, I respect your channel, dog. Like I said, what's good, Elder? I remember me, Elder. We had a little talk one time before. It was good, man.
My brother. Yes, sir.
What's
Salute.
good, man? Chilling. Like I said, man. Man, like I said, you Kareem, bro. You got one of the best channels on here. Like I said, you, Lamont, bang, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you speak with unbiasedness, man. Like I respect that. I fuck with it. You know what I mean?
You got to be though,
no feelings at all, and that's why I fuck with, man. Like I said, bang, that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you know what I'm saying. We all like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He don't speak with bias. He speak with bias sometimes, but like I said, he's still fair. He let people get their shit off. You know what I mean? And get their stuff off.
Bang,
this is for y'all,
that's
man.
my guy. That's my dude,
like
man.
That nigga. They love that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
But he said, "Hey, Bang, my dude," but they don't like.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
He my guy, but they don't like LeBron over there. They love LeBron over there, bro.
Yeah, so
they love LeBron.
But one thing I can say, like I said, he let people get their stuff off, even though, like I said, they if people don't agree.
Hey, if you don't agree with LeBron, you're gonna get attacked by 75 folk, and they coming at you. They gonna come at your head if you don't agree with their LeBron take, or you don't give him enough praise or accolades they think he deserves. They gonna come at you, bro. They gonna come at you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he been a lot more better than, like I said, if you go ticket, you getting fried. You getting deep fried. You don't got no chance.
Yeah. Well, he disliked LeBron, but I'm over there all the time frying his tail.
You know what I'm
saying? The fake narratives they push against LeBron. You know what I mean? I be frying him on
feel it. Or yeah, like I said, Kareem, man, you got a good channel, dog. Like, so I support it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no emotion. You don't speak off emotion. That's what I fuck with. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's real good shit,
I
man.
definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I always do.
Oh, yeah.
Real talk. And like I said, I'm a Brown fan. I'm saying that. So like I said, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get butt hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all know that. You know what I'm saying? This is a bad season. It's a failed season. We all wanted better than this. But like I said, man, I'll put a fork in it. We done, man. This is it. We just may as well we just need to sit them boys, man. Ain't no point in us playing LeBron. We're not gonna win with him. We're not gonna win without him. I mean, it don't even matter right now. The team is not good. It's just not good.
Hey, let me ask you this. So how do we fix it for next season? Do we run it back? Or do we?
Oh hell no, we definitely don't run it back. We don't run this shit back at all. We blow this whole shit up, man. We got to blow this whole shit up.
Do we accept 50 cents on the dollar for Westbrook?
Man, that's the situation. No, that's a situation, man. I'm trying to really figure out, man, his contract, dude. Even though he gonna fall off the books, we got to move on from Westbrook, bro. Like I said, he's been turned the page these past few games, man. But nah, we gotta start over, bro. And like I said, LeBron, he can't be the GM. He can't be, man. I'm just saying, like, he can't be. LeBron can't be the GM.
Y'all gotta know how valuable cap space is in a
cap space is important.
Like we looked.
Let's get the lights up. Let's get the lights up.
Yeah, we looked it up earlier, right? For 2022, nobody. There's no real true free agents out there. 2023, the list is endless. Teams,
2023 is a good year.
I think Kareem pulled it up. There's only 4 teams even got cap space this year. Why? Because nobody cares about cap space. There's no free agents.
Right.
Next year, the 2023 though, everybody wants cap space because all the money there. So again, Russ's contract is very valuable. I'm telling you. And see, teams teams know.
Yeah.
I can't take the chance of. Now, I'm not going to do a bad deal, but if the deal makes financial sense for me, I'm going to do it right away. Why? I can't take the chance of the 27, 26 other teams go in and do what I need to do to get that cap space. Russ gives you automatic cap space to sign a major free agent because nobody gonna be coming off the books. Nobody that's gonna be a free agent will make more than 47 million, and you're gonna have at least that if you have Russ falling off your books. So,
but does cap space matter to in certain places? Like we've seen plenty teams have cap space but not land the free agents. Like, is anybody gonna take like OKC's money?
Here's the key though. Here's the key. I know what you're saying, but here's the key. It's so many free agents that year that even if you got the money, some guys will come to you just for the money. See, what you're seeing with this group of players, my generation, all that, they want to win. These guys want that bread. They building their brand. And you're seeing a lot of guys be selfish and say, no, I'll go play for a nothing team as long as they're paying me that money. So you may have to get you a fringe all-star and pay him a max deal, but it's somebody that you would never get otherwise. You see what I'm saying? So this is
Facts.
why
I
cap
got
space
you.
is so important in 2023. It's
If you get the
so
right free
important.
agent in 2023, you might be able to make a little trade or get another free agent in
Hey,
2024, and then
you
you go
you
from there.
once you got the talent, you don't know what can happen. You don't know how players develop. You don't know about injuries. There's so many variables. The key is you know you can't win if you don't have the talent. You already know that. If you're talent deficient, you're not winning in the NBA. So the goal is get the talent when you can. And a lot of these teams, they're willing to mortgage themselves because they don't get an opportunity for this. How many teams get an opportunity to get Anthony Davis? If you don't strike gold in the draft, a lot of half these teams know they will never have a player on their team of the caliber of like an Anthony Davis or LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Steph Curry. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get a chance at a guy like this. So now you got a year where there's multiple guys like this that's available. Oh, watch right like Kareem said. This year coming up, 4 teams got cap space. I bet it's gonna be 20 to 20 over. It'll probably be 20 teams with cap space in 2023, if not more. Probably 23, 24. Everybody wants cap space because they want the option to sign these guys. People forget one of the biggest signs going to be out there is LeBron James. I got to keep it real. He going to be available. You see what I'm saying? Bro, man, this is a money job, man. This is a business first. People forget that part. So
Hey man,
watch.
I'm gonna say this about LeBron being
I
a
don't
free
think
agent, man.
I don't think Russ is gonna have a problem getting moved in the summer. I really don't. I don't see
Nah,
that being a
not
problem.
for a team that's trying to find cap space. But this is
Right.
what LeBron needs to do. He needs to take that Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, end of your fucking NBA time deal where you need to go sign for like, not saying you got to sign for fucking 10 million or something, but bro, go somewhere and sign for like, give them niggas a discount, man, so they can add talent around you, and
It's
maybe
not
you'll be able
happening,
to
bro.
fucking compete. You can't
Bro,
eat up all the cap at that age.
LeBron is not going to do it. He's already told
Well,
you.
he ain't
I
gonna
took
win,
the
goddamn it.
discount. He said, I don't think he do. That was my number one complaint this year about the Lakers. I didn't think that nobody, not just LeBron, nobody with the Lakers. I didn't think Jeannie Buss, she cared about the money. I don't think Palinka and the front office. I don't think the coaches, they were lame ducks anyway. And I don't think the players, starting with LeBron on down, since he's the leader of the players. Nobody cared about winning. Nobody put it first and foremost. All of them wanted to win, but
Yeah,
nobody wanted to sacrifice to do what it took to win. And that's why the Lakers is a shit show this year. That's
That's
my
true.
personal
That's
opinion.
fact.
That's my personal opinion.
the most
So
So,
consistent player has been Austin Reeves, an undrafted
oh, let them
fucking
tell it.
player with no
Hey,
hype.
let them tell it over here. He's garbage. They don't really care for Austin Reeves. A lot of people over here think he a bum. He ain't that good. And I said, well, we'll sit back and watch. I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player.
Nah, he's like another
I
coming to
think
Caruso,
his
man.
I think his like highest potential is a fringe all star. I think that's his ceiling. Is fringe all star. I really do. And people say
Fringe
you
All-Star. I don't
crazy.
know if he'll
Yeah,
be a Fringe All-Star, but I think
that's what
he's
that's what I'm
a
saying. That's
good
his
role
ceiling.
player.
I'm saying that's the ceiling of what's the best he can be. Like I don't see him ever just being like a number one and a perennial all star and leading the team. I don't see
You think
that.
he could be like a Mike Miller or something like that?
Easy. Yep, I do. I think it could be like a Gordon Hayward, Mike Miller. Yep, I don't see him having no problem doing that. Now, Mike
I think
Miller just
people
had a
forget Mike
specialty.
Miller was nice. They be sleeping on Mike Miller when he first came
Mike
in.
Miller, he had that stroke though. He had that stroke,
Yeah.
so you either got that or you don't. So I see his shot getting better, but I don't necessarily see him being, like Mike Miller was like one of the best 3-point shooters in the league when he was in. I don't see him being that, but I see him being formidable.
Reeves got
I
heart and fundamentals though, man, and he plays both sides of the
I could
ball.
I could see him getting that up to high 30s, which is yeah, he do. That's why I like him. You can't teach that stuff he got. The IQ, the effort, the energy, the heart he got. You can't teach that. And he already got something that most players don't know. He already knows about fouls. I can't believe all the fouls he get. It's incredible to me how many fouls they get a dude.
But would you
I
want
can't
him to
believe
be a starter though? That's my thing. Like I
I'm
like him
telling
on
you.
the roster coming off the bench, but I don't know if I want to put my faith in him to be a starter.
My thing with this is this. He's got the heart, and he has the IQ to be a starter to me. And I prefer him there because when I got people coming off the bench, I need certain things from you coming off the bench. I need you to be extremely high energy, or I need you to be able to score real good. You see what I'm saying? That base level player like that, guys like him, Stanley Johnson, they're better being that fringe defensive starter in your lineup that can be a threat. Because he's not. I don't expect him to come in off the bench and give me 20 points. You see what I'm saying? Not right now. I don't expect that. And I don't expect him to come in and be that high energy guy. If you're coming off the bench, I need one of those two things. So that's why I say he could start for the Lakers next year if he puts the work in. He got to come back stronger. He got to come back with better footwork. His handle should be a little tighter, and that jumper should be a little bit more wet. Now he got that down. I don't see no reason why you don't start him next year, unless we get a two guard in that's just superstar two guard or all-star level two guard. We get Zach
What
LaVine. I
about
don't
Malik?
expect
What
him to
about
start
Malik
at two.
Monk? What about Malik Monk? You don't like Malik Monk over Reeves?
No, because not starting. Because Malik is small. He's 6'2", even though he's athletic, but he can't run the point. So if you 6'2", you got to be a combo guard like Dame and all of them. He ain't that. He's just a scorer. He's better for the bench, in my opinion. That's why. And then he's smaller. I don't want to start. If I start him, and who my other guard? Say I do get the deal with Sacramento. I got De'Aaron Fox. How tall is De'Aaron Fox? 6'2", 6'3"? And now I got Monk start next to him. That's the smallest backcourt in the NBA. We're going to get torched. So, yeah, I want a guy coming off the bench that can score. Monk can come right in, instant buckets. That's why I think he's better off the bench. I really do. I would always have Monk coming off my bench. Yep. He's not big enough, and he's not big enough, and he don't play good enough defense for me to start him at the two guard position. Twos in this league now 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". I mean, shoot, Paul George played two guard. I don't want Malik Monk on him.
Man, you got point guard Melo's 6'8", Lonzo 6'7". You got you know what I'm saying? The guards is becoming monsters. Shout out to GTM basketball. That's my guy, man. Shout out to GTM. But yeah, I feel you, man. You need some height out there.
You just got to have it balanced, man. You can't have two undersized players playing out there. Now, if you got a two guard that's small, you got to have a tall point guard then. If I got a 6'6" point guard, okay, I can go with a 6'2" two guard. I still got my balance. You know what I'm saying? But I can't go with two small guards back there. They're going to get torched. That's all I'm saying. Man, it's almost 11. Man, I got to get off here, man. It was good chopping it up with y'all tonight, my brothers.
Hey, before you get out of here, man, you got a channel? Like you upload your own content?
Yeah. Me?
What's your joint?
Mine is my name, Straightway Georgia Elder Rufus, but I don't do sports talk on my channel, bro. I got one, but it ain't nothing about sports. It's about life.
Oh, shit, I'm going to sub up anyway, bro.
All right, yeah, my name, Straightway Georgia Elder Rufus. That's what the channel's called, Straightway Georgia Elder Rufus.
All right, got you, brother. Be safe out there, bro.
Yep, salute.
Yo, Reem. Yo, shout out to my guy GTN basketball, man. Shout out to Elder, man. I don't know if Austin Reeves can be a starter, but at this point, if you start Russell Westbrook, fuck it. give him a chance, man. Because you stay out there, like the line they out there starting fucking. I watched a fucking old ass Trevor Ariza get some starts. Bro, there's people out there that don't deserve to start. That's getting minutes out there. People bro, somebody could go out and have a great game. Dwight Howard can go out and have a great game. Next game, Frank Vogel don't give him the minutes. And the running Melo at the center position, who the fuck runs a fucking 38-year-old Carmelo Anthony at the center position at 6'8", trying to guard 7 feet motherfuckers, and he's old as shit. He didn't even play defense in his youth. But you think at 38, come on, bro, that's not the combination of winning, especially when you got Dwight Howard on the bench. Just sitting right there. You have a 7-foot motherfucker right there who's capable of fucking doing something. But no, they're gonna go to a 6'8" Carmelo Anthony. Come on, Frank.
Yeah, I think that's stupid. I think that's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I had stepped off for a minute. I see. I had something to just take care of real quick. But yeah, but when next time you coming on your joint? It don't have to be just basketball. You know, I follow all that shit.
Man, I just be sporadic. Right now, they got me involved in some Kwame Brown shit. Gilbert Arenas talking about Gilbert Arenas paid me $1,200 to go at Kwame Brown and all this crazy shit. I just be laughing at all this shit.
Word?
Yeah, man, this fucking dude done put my name in some shit. Talking
Who?
about Demas Talenci or some shit like that. Some light skinned dude, bro, from New York. Talking about, yo, me, Mr. Skinny. For some reason, he put my name in the shit. I'm like, bro, I got fucking 4,000 subscribers. And then there's another dude named John Goodwill. The dude got 239 subscribers. He's saying because he just don't fuck with us. So he's like, oh,
So
why
Kwame
would
said something about you?
he ain't say my name, but he's like, yo, these dudes is getting paid to go. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody getting paid. I don't even talk about you, bro.
Yeah,
Talk
I
about
never
you
heard
like
you
that.
talk about Kwame.
I take a pop shot of here and there when he was fucking with Skinny because like I had an issue with Skinny or whatever. Never had no issue with that dude to be talking about him. I don't talk about him. So I'm like, why y'all dragging me into this shit?
Yeah, I
So
never.
that's the shit I'm talking about right now. So I don't know if you want to get dragged into that shit coming on there, but we come up there and talk some. We'll do a basketball joint, or talk about music or whatever.
What's your IG? Oh, you said you don't have one.
No. I just started one last week. It's the Hood TMZ podcast. Same name.
Yo, mine's is like
I
underscore.
follow you already, bro. I followed you as soon as I came on.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
yeah,
inbox you.
yeah, like when you want me to come on, you know, I want to support you. Yo, he got a channel. Y'all need to go subscribe to his joint, Hood TMZ.
Shit, man, we do that shit. We do that shit this week, man. I got my son's birthday Tuesday.
My son's birthday today.
Oh, word! Happy birthday, little man. I got three birthdays this month,
Yeah,
man.
my oldest son's birthday today.
Yeah, how old is he, bro?
27.
Oh, damn. I still got little ones, bro.
Yeah, I got little ones too.
Oh man. Yeah, my son turning 12, and then my daughter turning 15 like 2 weeks. And then my girlfriend's daughter is fucking turning 13 on Saturday. So it's like their birthdays back to back to back.
Yeah, my mom's birthday Tuesday.
Oh, that's what's up, man. But yeah, Wednesday I usually hop on there like during the day or at night because I usually work at night. But I'll hit you on IG. We'll figure some shit out.
Yeah, yo, everybody get the lights up before I check out. I have to run upstairs real quick, but everybody get the lights up and
Yeah, man, get them likes up, man. And shout out to GTM Basketball Channel. That's my guy, man. And
yeah,
shout out to Elder too, man.
yeah, GTM. Yeah, his channel. Subscribe to GTM also.
Yo, and my bad, LA Sports Live. Shout out to LA Sports Live
LA.
because he be showing your boy a lot of love, man. Shout out to LA Sports
Oh,
Live.
he
Go
do.
subscribe
Oh
to his
yeah,
channel,
LA
man.
Sports Live, definitely.
Facts.
Yeah, he good dude. Good dude. Everybody on here, like, subscribe. I appreciate all the new subscribers I got, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Salute.
Salute, Hood.